yeah. Like, swords up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Swords up, throw it 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 up. Hey, throw them swords up, throw them swords up. Where you at, where you at? Throw them up, throw them up. Avengers, where you at, where you at? Throw them up, then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 dice. Dani in the house, in the house, in the house. Avengers in the house, in the house, in the house, in the house. Swords up, turn up, turn up. Let's get messy, let's get nosy, let's go, let's go. Give him the tea, give him the news, give him the biz, give him the mess, the mess, the mess, the mess, the mess, the mess. Swords up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Swords up, throw it 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 up. Hey, throw them swords up, throw them swords up. Where you at, where you at? Throw them up, throw them up. Avengers, where you at, where you at? Throw them up, then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 dice. Who gon' check me? I'm playing chess, you playing checkers, checkmate, checkmate. Next caller, swords up, swords up, swords up, swords up, up. I don't like it, can't stand you. If it's stuck, then it's stuck. It's stuck. Swords up, swords up, swords up, swords up, up. You're mad, they mad. You're pressed, they pressed. Got your bother, they bother. Got your triggers, they trigger. Swords up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Swords up, swords up, swords up. Throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Hey, throw them swords up, throw them swords up. Where you at, where you at? Throw them up, throw them up. Avengers, where you at, where you at? Throw them up, then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 then slice and dice, then slice and dice, then slice, dice, 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 dice. Let's go, start the show, symbol, we in chill, let's go, Avengers, assemble, lights, camera, action, we ready, stay ready, stay ready. Swords up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Swords up, throw it 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 up. Hey, throw them swords up, where you at, where you at? Throw them up, Avengers, where you at, where you at? Throw them up, then slice. Yeah.
Tell the haters your biz what cost you. Don't tell them nothing. Don't let them know nothing. Moving silent. Keep it to yourself. Keep it a secret. Keep it cute. Keep it class. Keep it moving. Keep them watching. Keep them guessing. Keep them guessing. Keep them hating. I clean the fear back up. That's none of your biz. Hold up. That's none of your biz. 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 I'm moving in silence. That's none of your biz. I'm moving in silence. I'm moving in silence. Tell a hater your biz will cost you. Don't tell them nothing. Don't let them know nothing. Moving silent. Keep it to yourself. Keep it a secret. Keep it cute. Keep it class. Keep it moving. Keep them watching. Keep them guessing. Keep them hating. They jealous. They know it. Pray I fail. Pray I lose. Pray I fall. Not telling you nothing. Not letting you in. Not letting you be in my circle. Stay out of my biz. Stay out of my face. Stop asking me questions. You heard what I said. Stop asking me questions. Don't make me get ratchet. Get ratchet. I clean the fear back up. That's none of your biz. Hold up. That's none of your biz. 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 I'm moving in silence. That's none of your biz. I'm moving in silence. I'm moving in silence. You wanna know my plans, my actions, how I move, how I groove, what I'm gon' do, when I'm gon' do it. You wanna know my goals, my steps. You out of my biz. Hear me one question. Next question. Skip now, dip. I clean keep the fear back up, that's none of your biz. Hold up, that's none of your biz. 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 Biz. I'm moving in silence, silence, silence. That's none of your biz, no biz, no biz. I'm moving in silence. I'm headed to the top, can't stop, won't stop. I'm pressure, straight no chaser. Ambitious, go get 'em. I'm hurt, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm headed to the top, did I stutter, did I muddle, I'm headed to the top, that's where I'm going, gone, no more question. I keep the fear back up, that's none of your biz. Hold up, that's none of your biz. 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 Biz. I'm moving in silence, silence, silence. That's none of your biz, no biz, no biz. I'm moving in silence, silence, silence. I'm moving in silence, silence, silence.
You gon' fuck around and find out. You gon' fuck around and find out. I'ma put your ass in timeout. I'ma give your ass a knockout. I'ma give you a whooping your mama shoulda gave ya. Oh, you gon' fuck around and find out. I got time today, you gon' find out. Any place, map it out. It's on sight. You gon' pull up, you ain't gon' pull off. You gon' fuck around and find out. Oh, you thought you could try me. Oh, you thought you could play me. I'm the coach, you the player. You can't teach the coach. You can't play the coach. You can't beat me at my own game. You can't cheat when it's my game. Checkmate, don't calculate. I win, you lose. That's 1 for me, 0 for you. You gon' fuck around and find out. You gon' fuck around and find out. Why the mother bitches mad? Why the mother bitches hate it? These bitches is mad, these bitches is sad. Cause they fuck around and found out. You gon' fuck around and find out. I'ma put your ass in time. I'ma give your ass a knockout. I'ma give you a whooping your mama shoulda gave ya. Oh, you gon' fuck around and find out. I got time today, you gon' find out. Ain't the one to play with, go play with your mama. Ain't one of your little friends, go play with your coochie. Cause it's played out, ran through just like you. You gon' fuck around and find out. You gon' fuck around and find out what them other bitches talking about. How I beat them, how I quit them. You gon' fuck around and find out. Them other niggas try to play me and they got played. Like a fiddle, now they feeling little, like a handful of cards. I saw their hands, I saw their cards. Played them before they could play me. They fuck around and found out. Treat me like I'm dumb, you gon' look dumb. You gon' fuck around and find out. You gon' fuck around and find out. I'ma put your ass in timeout. I'ma give your ass a knockout. I'ma give you a whooping your mama shoulda gave ya. Oh, you gon' fuck around and find out. I got time today, you gon' find out. Your mouth gon' get you in trouble. Humble yourself before I humble you. Because if I clock you, I'ma rock you. I'ma snatch you up. Dog walk you, fuck you up. Mop the floor with ya. You gon' fuck around and find out. You gon' fuck around and find out. I'ma put your ass in timeout. I'ma give your ass a knockout. I'ma give you a whooping your mama shoulda gave ya. Oh, you gon' fuck around and find out. I got time today, you gon' find out. You gon' fuck around and find out. I got time today, you gon' find out. You gon' fuck around and find out. Oh, you gon' fuck around and find out. I'ma show you what I got, you gon' find out. I'ma show you what I'm about, you gon' find out. I can show you better, and I can tell you, you gon' find out, you gon' find out. You gon' fuck around and find out. You gon' fuck around and find out. I'ma put your ass in timeout. I'ma give your ass.
I'm the problem. Yeah, I'm the problem. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm the problem.
Let's go.
I said it, I'm the problem. Damn right, I'm the problem. Problem. Everything my fault. Nothing they fault. Blame me for it all. They never did shit. They never said shit. Gaslighting hoes. Rewriting hoes.
Listen all day, clock in, run away, talking non-stop, taking non-stop. Ain't shit hoes that nobody knows. Using me for clicks, using me for views. Without me, they ain't shit. Say that. Without me, they ain't shit. I'm the problem. Yeah, I'm the problem. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm the problem. Let's go. I said it, I'm the problem. Damn right, I'm the problem. I'm the problem. Look the way I talk, real sexy, I'm a problem. Look at the way I walk, damn, I'm a problem. Too fine, can't help it, I'm a problem. Yeah, I can't help it, I'm a problem. They hated, debated, replay it, still watching the problem. Every move that I make, they copy, it's the can't top. I can't help it, yeah, I'm a problem. I'm so pretty, too bad, I'm a problem. What? Classy with it, real bad, I'm a problem. Everything I do, everything is a problem. Fuck with me, don't do it, I be a problem. Yeah, I could be a problem. Yeah, I could be a problem. Say it again. Yeah, I'm the problem. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm the problem. Let's go. I said it, I'm the problem. Damn right, I'm the problem. I'm the problem. Hey, when I walk in the room, I'm a problem. Make them wanna zoom in, cause I'm a problem. I make them thirsty, I'm a problem. Ooh, they looking, they watching, they can't help it. Look at it, look at it, look at it. I'm a problem. Yeah, I'm the problem. Yeah, I'm the problem. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm the problem. Let's go. I said it, I'm the problem. Damn right, I'm the problem. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. Yeah, I'm the problem. Bitch, I don't give a fuck.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Yes, I am in the building. I won't be able to go live tomorrow, so I went ahead and went live so everyone else can catch the replay. Child, let me tell y'all something. This is a mess. When I say it's a mess, y'all, it's a mess. So press 1 in the chat if you remember. Over a year ago, that Sipp said he was pregnant with, an uncheckable child. Sean Davy Way is the uncheckables. And he said that, he said he was pregnant because the man can't have a baby. Well, he can have a baby. He can't pop it out his little wee-wee. So, Anyway, he said he was expecting a baby from this woman. And child, and to be honest, nobody really believed it. Nobody believed it. So it's like, but I didn't believe it. I took a poll and nobody believed it. So it's like, whatever. Now, the reason I'm coming live with this is because the person that is the expected mother is someone that I had my own conversation with. I didn't know. Hold on, let me tell y'all. Hold on. 1 second. So the expected mother is someone that I had previous conversations with because that person hit me up on my IG a long time ago, and I believe they hit me up twice, but under different usernames. So when I heard this person's name today, I was like, I heard that name before, but I can't place it because it's been a while. But I'm like, oh, I know who it is, right? And I'm not going to go over everything today because it's too much. And also, I'm still looking into some stuff with more receipts. But y'all, it's crazy. But run these likes up. Y'all see what time it is. With y'all on, this crazy day. Oh, wait, y'all already ran the likes up. 99 likes. I love y'all. Y'all be showing me. So y'all be spoiling me too much. People be out here saying I'm spoiled, whatever, because y'all be spoiling me. Look, y'all already got the likes up already for this time of day. But so he said that he was expecting a child, and no one has had any updates until now about this You know, it's like, is the baby gonna be born with a verified check mark on their forehead? Is the baby gonna be born with flames? Like they go as soon as they breathe, it's gonna be like a damn dragon, like, and it's like flames coming out the baby's mouth. Right, it's a bit. They can made a whole thing about it to be like somebody from it's an uncheckable. Now, would I say that this person is uncheckable? I believe that this person has been around YouTube. They get around. They get around. I think this person probably has been around in a different chats. Now, here's the thing about what I want to say. People always say that they're an Avenger. And just because you drop by a chat or stop by a chat, it doesn't make you an Avenger. So I would say the same thing for the uncheckables. Just because you stop by a chat, you go by Discord, doesn't mean that you're actually uncheckable. With that, it's not about just dropping the sword and all of a sudden you're an Avenger. Okay? There are certain things. People will say that they're an Avenger and then they'll support something that I don't support. It's not saying you have to support everything that I support, but there are some hardcore things that an Avenger will not support. Number one, not a rapist. And number two, not a racist. It's simple. So I don't want anyone to say, oh, I'm an Avenger and they support a rapist or a racist. It's like you're trying to attach me to that. Ew, gross. So that don't say you're an Avenger if you're supporting like Quiet Storm or you're supporting a racist. And then now you say you're an Avenger trying to attach me to when you do that, you're attaching me to something So with that being said, watch my backup channel video. The person I was speaking of before, we have squashed that issue. So it's water under the bridge. I'm just giving an example. So with that being said, when he said that the person is pregnant and they're uncheckable, what do we mean by uncheckable? Is Evangelist Val in the chat? I didn't see Evangelist. Is she here? Are y'all praying for her or sending prayers her way? Yeah, send prayers to Evangelist Val way. Did she stop by? Hold on. But yeah, so she's here. Oh, shout out to Evangelist Val. Make sure you subscribe to her channel. Yes, yes. So yeah, send some prayers to Val for healing and recovery, okay? So now what I want to say is shout out to OG Tan Baby. Thank you so much for the fan funding super sticker. Yes, I appreciate the support. Again, shout out to OG Tan Baby for the fan funding. Also, shout out to my girl Marie. Thank you so much for renewing your channel membership. Again, shout out to you for renewing your channel membership. And everybody else, remember, support my channel for free just by hitting the like button. So let's actually go to we have to go back in time a little bit here. Let me hurry up and send this message real quick. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so listen. I'm gonna put up a poll so I can see y'all's opinion right now. Let's see. Do you think that Sipp's baby was born? Do you think Sipp's baby was born? Yes, no. I'm still thinking about it. Now, the main reason I want to bring this up is because if we discuss something on this channel and there's an update, then it's my duty to update. It's kind of like everyone knows that Sipp went live with Cat Medusa and they were saying that he was expecting a baby, and everyone knows there has to be closure or an update. You cannot if you make something public, you cannot expect people not to update on the situation. And secondly, I will be honest that the person that is messy is the person that is the alleged baby mama. That person is, I believe, to be messy. Okay. And I believe that person should be popped because, and by pop, let me be clear, I'm not going to dox this person. Let's be clear. The stuff I'm putting out is already stuff that was out by Cat Medusa herself on her own community wall. By pop, I'm not going to dox the person. What I mean by pop is I'm going to expose some scandalous stuff they be doing. And by the way, this person had already messaged me like on IG a long time ago before anything about them being pregnant and everything. They had already messaged me and they even left me a voice note before. And when I heard the voice on the phone, because I later called the number that Cat Medusa, press 2 on the chat if you remember. Cat Medusa put up some text messages and stuff, like. And then I called that number when I was on my Discord when we were up late, and the person answered the phone. And when I talked to the person, I was like, "This voice sounds familiar." I could not place the voice and remember where I heard the voice, but I was like, "I heard this voice before," but I was like, "Where did I hear it?" I heard this voice before, but I couldn't. But now I know because she had left voice notes before, and I think that she messaged me from 2 IG pages, but I have to look into it more. So I had already had and this person knows who everyone is and things like that. And y'all know me, somebody put up a number, I might just call it like, hello. So anyways, let me go ahead and give y'all a quick rundown. So for people that don't know, I'm going to give, I have to go down memory lane as well. So I'm going to make this into a bigger screen. Just a second. So once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe and I'm admitting it. Okay, wait, that's Mariah Lynn's song, by the way. Okay, once upon a time, not long ago, there was a prince, a fresh prince of Bel-Air. He pulled up to a house about 7 or 8, and he left. I mean, wait, let me stop playing, y'all. Okay. It said Cat Medusa went live about this, but before she went live, she went on her community post and she put this up. It says, "Congratulations to Big Homie Sipp and his bundle of joy that's on the way. I was shocked. I have permission from Sipp baby mama to post this screenshot." That's just my baby mama. To post a screenshot with her number. It says with her number. So Cat Medusa posted this before with her number. And it says, because she said she's not worried about no one contacting her. And it cut off and it says she. So hold on. See it. I don't want to use a name. In Brown, Rose, the woman, she's like number 150. She's on the run because she actually wants say anything until I made it out of the first. The phone number is, let me, you know what I'm saying? That means you're fucking wanted, bitch. You're fucking wanted, Jag. Okay, you're trying to be out here like you can just like have fun and just be cool and chillaxing and shit, bitch. You're on the run by the Texas Police Department out of Grand Prairie. They want you. They looking for you, bitch. Turn yourself in. Yes. Here, boy. Press. Dropping those roses. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So the other day, Cat Medusa posted this on her community tab. She put, "Congratulations to Big Homie Sipp and his bundle of joy that's on the way. I was shocked. I had permission from Sipp baby mama to post a screenshot with her number because she said she's not worried about no one contacting her. She is one of the uncheckable. She made that very clear to me. See y'all on Get It Off Your Chest Monday." So let me read the text messages. Of course, the phone number is right there and it's actually present. They're saying that this belongs to Sipp's baby mama. And this is some text messages between those two, I guess, from Tuesday at 9:32 p.m., whatever time zone. So let's look at these messages. And as you can see, it says a screenshot was actually taken from this. It says 11:19. Okay, it says, "Hey, baby, I was just reaching out to you to let you know that we are pregnant." So they are saying that this is his baby mama from Georgia texting Sipp to let him know that she's pregnant. Well, they are pregnant because they're, we are pregnant. And then it says, he put "stop playing." And then he puts that emoji, like the peekaboo emoji. And then it says, "I'm so serious, babe. I found out on February 21st, 2024 that I was pregnant, but did not want to say anything until I made it out of the first trimester. Are you excited? Are you excited?" And he says, "Wow." I guess that's it.
Dani, let me tell you something. Why are you that loud? Why the fuck were you on that high? Why are you so loud, girl? Calm down. Like,
excitement. Hell yeah, I'm excited.
Girl, you being too loud. Like, Lord have mercy. Why you gotta tell me I was being that loud? Girl, you see what time it is? Girl.
And then the lovey heart, the lovey emoji. And then she says, "I'm super excited too. Baby, what are you hoping for?" And then he writes, "I'm hoping for a healthy pregnancy and parenthood" at 12:40 a.m. So the message started off, I guess, at 9:30 p.m.
So anyways, girl, bye. We ain't got time for all that shit. We already know what happened. Listen, they had all these messages going back and forth, pretending like they had this dang on baby. And y'all, let me tell y'all right now, because I can't hold it in no longer. There ain't no fucking baby. It's a fake baby, baby. It's fake. Fake news. Child, there ain't no baby, child. There ain't no baby. Okay, do you think that Sipp's baby was born? 31% says yes. Now, where y'all at? Where y'all said yes? Where y'all? I need to sell. I got to sell y'all the White House. There ain't no baby. A mess. Stay, press. There ain't no baby. Y'all, I been told y'all a long time ago there ain't no baby. Oh, shit. Hold on.
On a Tuesday. So it says text message Tuesday at 9:32 p.m.
And on a motherfucking Tuesday, there wasn't no baby. It wasn't no uncheckable baby. It wasn't no invisible. It's an invisible baby, not uncheckable baby, child. Woo, child. Y'all ain't telling me y'all was having cast for the Friendly Ghost, and from the Ghost movie, making some pottery ass baby. Okay. Lord have mercy. 29% says yes, they believe Sipp's baby was born. I think y'all believe in Santa Claus too. You believe in miracles. Okay. 55% says no, and 17% says still thinking about it. Child. A mess. Yeah, it ain't no surprise for me, because I already knew. It was just too convenient. Okay, a convenience baby. Okay. Child. But anyways, yeah. Surprise. It's a scandal. I feel like I'm on an episode of Scandal. Olivia Pope has arrived. Olivia Pope is in the office. Yeah. So anyways, what I was talking about was that we went over these text messages and, oh yeah, someone said phantom baby. We went over these text messages and we went over it tooth and nail with a fine tooth comb. And we were like, yeah, this is fake. We went over this document. Let's go skip forward a little bit.
Starts off this message. "Hey baby, I was just reaching out to you to let you know that we are pregnant." And then it goes to Thursday. So I guess when she said, "I'm super excited too, baby, what are you hoping for?" He skipped 2 days, or almost 2 days, before he responded at 12:40 a.m. on a Thursday. Oh shit. Oh.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, girl, I get it. That was your first.
Hold on one
Come on now.
second.
Yeah.
I just called that. It was like skip 2 days. I just called that skip 2 days.
So this was my reaction while live. Now, and you know, girl, get to the point. All that's giggling shit. But yeah, that was a live reaction. So yeah.
Okay, wait.
Ain't no more waiting, girl. I'm done with you. Bye, girl. You taking too long. Let me skip through here. Anyways, those were the freaking messages right there. I'm not gonna go through all the messages. I will share the link to this old video if you want to catch up. Okay, right now we got to get to the new receipts. And she taking too long. So now, after they sent those little text messages and they was going back and forth, and we like scrutinized and examined the messages. We were like, that's fake, a fake conversation. Who would respond 2 days later after someone said, I'm pregnant, and then 2 days later they responded, unless he was already planning to be a deadbeat. Okay. So anyways, then Cat Medusa went live after she posted that community wall post, and she posted a fucking document that was fake as fuck, Piedmont or whatever, some sort of discharge paper. Press 3 if you remember that. So they posted this discard paper document. Let me skim through. And we went over that. We went over it and we were like, yeah, this is fake. Where's that document? Yeah, this is it. We went over it. Child, we went over this thing like crazy, line by line. We looking at the font. We looking at, you know, the numbers. We were looking at everything possible. Like, this don't make sense. That don't make sense. We just pretty much was like, yeah, that's fake. That whole document was just fake. And the information on it was like fake. It's like, we already know that's fake. So let me go back to when they were on the panel. Because Cat Medusa also has showed this document. So let's go back to the pregnancy announcement. So I will play a little bit of that.
But I know y'all want this whole segment to be about this shit. I ain't happy.
They want to know the name. They want to know where it happened. They want to know when you did.
Now, Mari, child. Mari said he got to do a DNA test on their real baby child. So Mari ain't be able to help this situation. Hold on. Let me go back to the beginning.
Wisdom, y'all, something y'all.
Darling, leave my mama name out your fucking mentions because I don't even know what the fuck was happening. Because you know what I was doing? I was celebrating a fucking holiday, smelling the grass, barbecuing, doing shit that normal people fucking do. Don't you ever fucking mention my motherfucking mama name, motherfucker, you. Pipe down and turn that goofy down. I don't give a fuck how much of a troll you is. Don't fuck with my fucking mama. Because my mother is more gangster than any of us in the family. Okay? Got it? Good. Gotcha. Don't fuck with my mama, bitch. Don't fuck. But anyway, we know you're a troll, Tulsa, but I just had to throw anybody. Don't fuck with my mama, period. She's crazy. She's crazier than us. Lunacy. She fuck you up. Blindfold. But anyway, how y'all doing this evening, y'all, on the panel? But y'all, Sipp, you look, Sipp, I'm sick of you. I'm already sick of your black ass.
I'm rolling the blunt. That's what I'm doing.
I'm rolling the blunt. Listen, when I was in the middle of my roast yesterday on Lake Minnetonka, this motherfucker said, I did a boomerang on my ass. I'm like, yo, hey, you should write it, baby. Now, Sipp, you got this is your hour of the.
No, ain't my hour.
I'm not letting nobody up right now.
No, because I'm not finna say too much on it. You know what I'm saying?
No. I understand. I'm just doing my little disclaimer shit.
Oh.
I'm not about to hey, Miss Carla, I'm not about to say too much, okay? Because this ain't my segment. And let me do another disclaimer for the dummies in the back. Get it off your chest Monday is exactly what it is. Thank you, Jaguar, with your funny looking ass. We let people get it off their chest over here. I don't have to say nothing, bitch. I let people get it off their motherfucking chest. I'm gonna sit back and still look cute or whatever and let people get it off their chest. I don't have to say shit because people get it off their motherfucking chest, Mark. So anyway, With that being said, that's my little disclaimer. When I do get off your chest Monday, I don't have to say shit. What the fuck? I ain't gonna listen. I do not control it. I don't want to control it. I like it the way it is. I love it. And it seems like a lot of people love it too because I won't be getting so many views on it if they didn't like it. Okay? Got it? Good. Boom. Okay. Now, you got the floor. Let me mute up. I can't stand you. I hate that laugh.
What about you, Zach?
Yeah, speak
Look,
to that.
Look, I'm not gonna say too much on it. Y'all saw the fucking community post and shit, so it's not hard to fucking figure it out. You feel what I'm saying? So
he said right here, you know, he's not gonna talk too much about it, and then you just check out the community posts and things like that, regarding the whole alleged pregnancy. Okay.
On that note, yeah, I got shorty, you know what I'm saying? This 11-inch pole, yeah, she got that work, you know what I'm saying? And she, you know, she expected. Simply that. Some people say it's fake, some people say it's not. I really don't give a shit. If it's fake, move the fuck on. Don't worry about it. Why wrap your brain around it? If I know some shit fake, I'm finna move the hell on.
Can you let these motherfuckers know you already did your bill of health and know he's
Here's the thing right here with that whole statement about if you think it's fake or not fake. Once you post something to the public, it's left up to public consumption, and now the public can speak on it and give their opinions on it. That's why people post up to the public. It becomes content at that point. Okay. Yeah. So some people will believe it, and some people won't believe it, and some people will be still thinking about it. They don't know which way they go. Okay. Yeah.
not fucking posting his fucking test results on this shit. Are you sick? That's weird.
Look here. For those of you that still wondering about this shit, hey, use your imagination. Use your imagination. If you think I'm healthy, good. If you think I'm not healthy, that's great too. That's great. Perfect.
Right, wherever your imagination takes you, it fucking takes you. Who gives a fuck?
Imagination. Everybody got it.
Who gives a fuck?
So, right on.
At the end of the day, somebody's test results from STI checkup or anything like that is their business. Even if they promise to show everybody publicly and they later change their mind and say that they don't want to mention it or don't want to talk about it, that's their business. Only thing that we can do as a public is to say, make sure you get your checkup, make sure you get your checkup. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's somebody's choice or decision whether they want to actually post their results or give that information out. Yeah. And I will say, anybody that is just out here having unprotected sex for raw, and especially with people that sleep around a lot, like Jag, and I don't know what Sipp has been doing himself. So with that being said, yes, both parties need to get checked out. As far as their results, it's up to them whether they want to disclose those results or not. So let's look at this right here real quick. This right here is the document that they said they posted for a discharge for the alleged baby mama. I don't know if y'all can see it that clearly because this is actually from a live video. Right there it says Piedmont Henry, and then it gives the address to a hospital. And yes, that actually is a hospital at that location. That the information does match up to an actual location. It does say name right here, China. Now with the name China, something has been redacted. By redacted, that means that something has been whited out or blacked out or erased as like the person's name. Okay, but the only thing left on this line is China. I would say one thing weird about it is that China is way over here. So one would insinuate or like assume that this might be something considered a last name or something. I don't know, because it's too far away from the name line. So with the name line right here, the first name or whatever name should be right here, and it's a big old gap here. Because if you pay attention to every other line with the semicolon, the numbers or text or filled in information starts like right out there. It's not too far spaced. It's not that spaced out. The same thing right here. It says date of birth. It gives October 5th, and I guess they took off their year. MRN, it gives 8258. Current date says February 21st, 2024 at 2300 hours. And then it says diagnosis. It says HCG testing, ultrasound, and it says positive pregnancy test. Okay, so we went over that document. We realized it's fake. We found all the inconsistencies in that. And fast forward, in a minute, I'm gonna actually show you proof that it's all fake. Okay, so we be on it, y'all. We be on it. We are not people that can be easily fooled. Like as soon as this happened, I took a poll, and the majority of the audience did not believe it. And we already had went over this document and realized it's fake. So I mean, I never fell for this. You got to do better than this to fool me. Okay. Hold on. Miss B says, hey, case, but you know what I'm saying. Everything
It's a little taste of a little bit.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
She is one of these.
Now y'all heard it out his mouth, not mine.
Uncheckables.
Hold on, Sipp. Now y'all heard it out his mouth, not mine. Hey, bitch, so my look, how you doing, darling? In the building. I'm glad you in the building, baby. Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
Now, for those of you that want to know who that uncheckable female is, I'm not gonna tell you.
So right here is when he was saying that he got somebody pregnant and she's an uncheckable document. Hold on. And hold on 1 second.
I'm on mute.
Yeah, shout out to Miss B. Thank you so much for donating your membership. So I will give away those 5 memberships as well. But also keep in mind that with those gifted memberships, it's not gonna equate to the same amount as the earnings of $20. But I still will go ahead and give away your memberships. And also happy 9-month anniversary to you. Again, shout out to you. Happy 9-month anniversary. I appreciate the support. And everybody else, remember, support my channel for free just by what? Hitting that like button. Come on.
I'm gonna give them everything. Just give them a little bit. Give them a little taste of a little bit. Just a little taste of a little bit.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
She is one of these.
Now y'all heard it out his mouth, not mine.
Uncheckables.
Hold on, Sipp. Now y'all heard it out his mouth, not mine. Hey, bitch, so my look, how you doing, darling? In the building. I'm glad you in the building, baby. Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
Now, for those of you that want to know who that uncheckable female is, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you. Why would I tell you? I know she's an uncheckable. Well, she's probably not no more, because you know.
Now, there's another thing as well. There's a heavy emphasis on being uncheckable. The focus on that, making sure that everybody knows that she's uncheckable, is causing people to kind of be suspicious, like really suspicious, because they're like, why is there so much focus on that during a pregnancy announcement? Even in the text messages, it was like a heavy emphasis on the person being uncheckable. Okay. Yeah. So I said, stop being so modest with yourself, baby. I do have another question. Do you think Sean David Wade and the uncheckables are going to be mad when they found out I'm pregnant with your child? Yeah, hold on.
No, she got that good dose. That good dose. Hey, Jack, stop calling my baby mama too. Cut it out. Stop. Stop calling my
Wait, who calling your baby mama?
Jag and Toast. Stop
Your
calling
new
my
baby mama or your previous baby mama?
This one. Stop calling my baby mama.
I actually called the number 2. So that number that was posted, I had called the 2. And when I show you some stuff, I'm going to show you proof that that person actually says the exact time that I called. So how you know what time I called, right? Because you're the person. Hold on.
So Sipp is saying to stop calling his baby mama, and Kat is like, who all called the baby mama? And I have to admit, y'all, I did actually call that number. Ooh.
Of course you did, because you're a messy bitch. Like, girl, like a number was posted. They said that was his baby mama. You called to be nosy because you're a nosy motherfucker. Like, girl, like, did you have to tell anyone? Okay.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
that
of course
number
you
right
did.
here. While I was minding my business being nosy, I did call this number to see if it was like connected or disconnected. And guess what? Somebody did answer the phone. Somebody did answer the phone at that number, 762-248.
What's up, Sean? Guess what, child?
And it was a girl. She answered the phone.
Okay.
But I was on my Discord, so I did not record the call. But if you were in my Discord and you heard the call, press 1. I don't know if anybody is here. Press 1 in the chat if you were in my Discord, you heard me call that number. It was like impromptu. It wasn't like planned or anything like that.
Okay, girl, you taking too long, child. I'm sleepy. I gotta get to the receipts. That's our new. We get it. Okay, child. Okay, so let me actually get to the new stuff because y'all, I'm tired for real. I had work to do and stuff to do, like class work to do. So let me get to the new update so I can drop this mess and then go to bed. Yeah, be messy, then go to bed. I'll see what I wake up to. Okay. A mess. Okay, hold on. So yeah, these were the text messages that they had Sipp and the fake baby mama going back and forth trying to fool everybody. Nobody was really falling for this, so they went live. I'm gonna post it for anybody that needs the backstory. I'm gonna post this link on my main channel, like community wall, so that way you can see the actual video of them on the panel. You know, I got the receipts under the receipts. The text messages are in here. And also what's here is this that fake document. It's all in this one video. And it's a long video with my big mouth talking for like 5 hours. Okay. So the receipts are all in there. And now the whole video, well, it's 4 hours, and the half the video is about Jag's warrants, and the rest is about those messages. And pretty much during that whole live, we pretty much were just going over the text messages in the document and seeing if we believed it or not. And most people, of course, did not believe it.
Okay. Like, why didn't you tell me you're pregnant? You should have told me. You could have trusted me, or I would have been there for you, or something about that whole gap of time. And
so, what you hear is what you got.
Now, I will say this right here. I hate to be this person. Well, do I really hate to be this person? I be saying that, but then I keep on going with it. If I hated to be the person, wouldn't I just stop and not say nothing? But then if I continue, that means I obviously want to be that person. A mess. So anyways, yeah, so don't forget that they were collecting some cash apps and some super stickers, because even my boy Ma has sent us a congratulatory super sticker. A mess. They're about to go to bed soon, child. Okay. Oh shit. I'm just being honest, child.
Yeah. Okay, all right. From what I've seen is it's true. I saw a sonogram. Look, whatever.
Now, I will say this to be fair. I will be fair that once some people started sending stuff, what's his name? Sipp, he did say he don't want nobody to send nothing. He did say that. But you know, everybody else was crickets. You know, they they accepted the congratulatory child. Anyways, I just know super stuff was sent, and yeah, ain't no baby. Okay, hold on.
I don't understand why people think I'm supposed to be a dick hole. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? I don't get that. This is a grown ass man.
Hey, let me speak on it. Look, I'm finna be 30 motherfucking 8. I'm past motherfucking grown. I'm damn near 40 people. So why is it everybody think Cat is my babysitter? I don't get it. Why do people assume that Cat is my babysitter?
Now I hate to say this. Well, I didn't stop saying that. Now I'm catching myself saying it. But the person, the fake baby mama has been coming for Sipp. Yeah, coming for Sipp, saying something like, that he that she believes that Sipp and what's her name, Cat, are, you know, more than just cousins, and they doing the thing. That it's more to it. Yeah. So we're gonna get into that later.
You know, y'all talk about, oh, she ain't a real friend because she let me deal with Jag. But guess what, though? Let me speak on it. Guess what, though? She the same motherfucker that told me don't tell Jag all your business. Also, when shit went down, guess what? She still had my motherfucking back. She didn't say, I told you so. None of that shit. She still rock with a nigga. So how many friends y'all out there have like Cat? You feel what I'm saying? Like, be real. Be for real. Motherfucker ain't tell you, oh, I told you, don't fuck with that bitch, none of that shit. She still rock with a nigga. Because at the end of the day, I make my own decision.
So, again, hold on. So I put up the poll. Let me know what y'all think about this whole thing that's going on now. I'm so serious, babe. I found out on February 21st, 2024 that I was pregnant, but did not want to say anything until I made it out of the first trimester. Are you excited? And he says, yes, he's excited. She says, what are you hoping for? And then that goes ignored. From Tuesday at 9 p.m. around that time, all the way to Thursday, that goes ignored until a response. Okay, hold on. In my opinion, this second response looks like it's like a way to, we forgot to handle this, or we forgot to finish it off. We forgot to finish it off, so now we gotta finish it off. We gotta finish it off because this is like incomplete. Just this right here is, I'm super excited too, baby. What I'm hoping for, that wasn't enough, like a good enough message. So now let's pick back up on Thursday to finish this thread or this topic and say, I'm hoping for a healthy pregnancy and parenthood. And then she says, me too, however, I hope it's a boy. And it goes on to that. And then it goes into the uncheckables. And now it gets posted online as a receipt. Child, it's just a mess. And then, of course, she said that the alleged baby mama doesn't care if her phone number is posted. So she is answering the phone. They said that Tulsa called the number. Jack called the number. I also called the number. So people have called it. So obviously you want to keep the phone on and have it in there. So I will say, to be honest, it's probably a good play. Like as far as like having a third person in on it to answer the phone and kind of go along with it. But ultimately, it's still fishy and it doesn't make sense because of the text message kind of gives it away as a play. Okay. Now, somebody could possibly be pregnant, but it's not Sipp's baby. She probably was already pregnant and then they're using her pregnancy as part of the play. Okay. That's my opinion. But anyways, hold on. Y'all take the poll and give me y'all thoughts on it. Okay. This right here is actually a replay. I'm catching people up that were not here. Everyone knows already that those are fake text messages. That document was also fake. We already called it out over a year ago. Okay, so I'm just giving a backstory before I get into the new receipts. Okay, and yes, everything is fake. I have the receipts. It's fake. Okay, hold on.
Like you made your own decision with one of the checkables. And then they try to say, they try to say, oh, Jack said they Sipp was talking about Cat. Man, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah, and then also,
for him to be really excited, if they are like to be really excited, that means you have to have a close relationship with somebody. You're not gonna be really excited if you're not with that person, or you're estranged, or y'all don't get along. And if you are excited, you're gonna respond right away. You're not gonna wait 2 days to respond to, the other part. But that's just my opinion. Some people can say, well, he got busy. Oh yeah, and then some people will say, I will call on the phone. If I'm close to the person and we're still in communication, I will call on the phone, or if I'm in Georgia and he's in Chicago, call on the phone and say this announcement over the phone.
Okay,
and then also
let me skip to the actual. Hold on. There's also an address that was put on there, and I think I had looked it up. Let me scroll through. So we looked at that document. Yeah, there was an address that was put on there, and I tried to see the distance between the nearest that hospital or that place and that address, and everything really wasn't making sense. Like nothing at all was making sense for this to be actually real. Okay. And then I'll go on for a little bit, and once we kind of go over the full document, we realize it's fake. We kind of just left it off there. Yeah, hold on.
The same Jay-Z that she's talking about right now is the same Jay-Z that she meant.
Here, stuff.
Like with Jack, I didn't know they was kicking it until the public knew they was kicking it. Because as a grown ass man, I don't monitor his life. That's a
pregnant. Okay.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the part where Cat Medusa put up the document.
And of course, one thing people can do is look up discharge instructions for that hospital. How does a typical form look from Piedmont Hearing? When people are discharged, how does this form typically look for other people?
Okay. She only sent me.
Oh, look, right here is where Cat Medusa herself, they put this up on their own live, this Piedmont hospital or whatever. Okay, hold on. So let me play that part real quick.
What you eat ain't never made me shit. Never will. Well, I know y'all love the kid. Y'all just hate to admit it. It's cool. It's cool. I get it.
Exhibit A in your voice. This, is to prove the pregnancy or whatnot. Y'all may have to zoom in for yourself to look at it deep, because I'm not about to do all the zoomerization and all that shit. I'm not. But let me say it slow, so I don't have to keep saying it no more. I got Sipp's baby mama's permission. She the one sent this to me, and she said it was all well for me to post it. She don't care. She said she's with the shits. She ain't worried about nothing, especially not a motherfucking bald head mohawk ass bitch named Jaguar. Okay. So yeah, this is her practice, just so all the naysayers and say whatever, say something. This is the proof of her pregnancy, I guess. I don't where she at. That's how they do it out there in Georgia. So this is the document she told me to present to the people. And as you can see, there you go, right there. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what that worked, and that's what that's the paperwork right there. Okay. She only sent me this document, so you see at the bottom 1 of 10. I only got 1 of 1. Okay, so I'm not gonna show all 10 because I only got 1 of 1. I got 10 documents. We got 1. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's what that worked. So how do you feel? You about to be a father? Godspeed with that. Congratulatory, congratulations. Yeah, Ratchet, I always got to cuss.
I mean, I was told I shoot blank, so I can't have kids.
With these
not my words. It wasn't my words, people, but yeah, it was told. Yeah, it was said that. Oh, Sipp can't have kids. He's shooting blanks. He this and he that. Oh, but I got one of your people's pregnant though.
Oh shit!
No way.
I got one of your people.
A mess.
Well, I'm gonna say uncheckable for her, but the rest of them.
Oh yeah, this ain't gonna age well. It ain't. I mean, now that is out here that is fake.
What fuck? But
No, he said that people out here are saying that I shoot blanks, but look what happened. I got one of your people pregnant. So I guess Sean, to be honest, I have not been listening to all Sean's coffee. I have not been listening to Sean's coffee. It's been a minute to be catching up. So I guess Sean has been saying that he has been shooting blanks and he can't get nobody pregnant. Right? So that's why I think that this is why this play is being ran, is because of Sean saying things like he can't get people pregnant, he can't get anybody pregnant, he's shooting blanks. So now all of a sudden now he has somebody pregnant from February. So that's why I think this is as a get back, and that's why I think those text messages have uncheckables. Okay. And let's be clear.
Let's be clear. Anybody that has been flip-flopping and in chats where people have been talking shit and running their mouth and they've been in the chat while somebody been talking shit, please understand you can't just hop back in the chat. You gotta come through the DM. You gotta come through the DM chat. Okay. Yeah.
I don't have a beef with Sipp. Okay. However, on my platform, I will always give my unsolicited opinion to public stuff that's posted to a community wall. Okay. So I'm not going to be fake and be like, I believe this is real. If I think it's fake, I have the right to my opinion. Okay. I have the right to my opinion. And I think it's a play. Okay. Yeah. If somebody is on here like challenging your manhood and talk about your masculinity, saying that you shoot blanks, you can't have kids, what better way to kind of get back at them but to run a play to where you're now with, like, you have a child, somebody, you're expecting a child, somebody out there that possibly is.
Okay, so that's enough for that video. Let's get into the new updates. But keep in mind, people, we have 195 watching and only 149 likes. If y'all want to see my new receipts I got, when I mean new receipts, run these numbers up, these likes up, please, please, please. That's a free way to support your girl channel. Yeah, I've been on my backup, so I need y'all to run these numbers up on my main channel. We have 149 likes, and we need to get to 160 before I post these new receipts. So let's see here. Shout out to Cherie Harris. Happy 16-month anniversary to you. I appreciate the support. Again, happy 16-month anniversary. Shout out to Cher in the building. Hey, girl. Hey, happy 16-month anniversary to you. Yes, yes. My girl Peg Bundy in the motherfucking building says I may be MIA, but this is always on my girl. I appreciate it. And sending a virtual rose right back at you. Happy 19-month anniversary. Shout out to my girl True Embrace in the motherfucking building. Happy 23-month anniversary, almost 2 years. I'm sure it's probably longer than that, but as a member, 23 months. I appreciate the support. Shout out to Skilo for gifting memberships. If you are gifting a membership from Skilo, please say thank you for the gift of membership. And I think y'all did it earlier, but put some hearts in the chat. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Put some hearts in the chat to show love to Skilo for their generosity of gifting those memberships. Put some hearts in the chat. I see we are at 160. I love y'all. I appreciate the support. So we will get to these new receipts and what is going on. Also, shout out to Judy Coles. Thank you so much for the Cash App and for gifting a membership. If you are gifted a membership from Judy Coles, please say thank you for the gifted membership. Again, please say thank you for the gifted membership. Also, shout out to Archer in the building, just over 2 years. Sending some virtual roses right back at you. I appreciate it. Again, shout out to my girl Archer. Happy anniversary. And everybody else, members, support my channel for free just by what? Hitting that like button. So let's go ahead and look at these receipts. Let me see here. So what I want to say is that, let me give you a little bit of a background. So there is Stacy B, Stacy B, and then there's a subscriber by the name of I Don't Give No Fucks. So Stacy B and I Don't Give No Fucks had these conversations, and I guess it's like a YouTube wifey thing. Now let me say this. The person I Don't Give No Fucks reached out to me in 2023 And I don't give no fucks is the one that is the alleged baby mama that was supposed to be pregnant with you know, Sipp's baby. And she was saying that I guess that she was uncheckable at one point, or you know, and she was uncheckable at that time. So he was saying that I got an uncheckable pregnant, which is supposed to be I don't give no fucks, okay? And so follow me. So that I don't give no fucks person, I had no idea that they were the one pretending to be the baby mama, and that they were also the same person that had messaged me back in 2023. Now, keep in mind that this all happened with the fake baby stuff. That happened in May of 2024. Okay? May of 2024. And now, fast forward to November of 2025. Now I know that a person pretending to be the baby mama was actually a former subscriber of different people, including myself. Now, could this person have been in Sean's Discord and other things at other times or chat? Possibly, because they were everywhere. They were in my chat. They were everywhere I was, including I think in my Discord at one point. Yeah, and everywhere. So I mean, it is what it is. People go, people come back and forth, and some people flip flop, whatever. The point is, I already had a history with this person. So when someone brought her name up today, I was like, that sounds familiar. I know who that person is. So am I really gonna show like the full messages between me and that person, or any messages between me and that person? Not really, not right now. But let me tell y'all something though. Things are fishy, fishy, fishy. So I will be honest. There's a lot of stuff going on, and even that person coming after me, and I'm like, coming after me for what? Because if you actually go back to my messages with that person, yeah, I gotta stop this, but it's just who I am. But my messages with that person, they were messaging me all sorts of stuff to get empathy, and you know, about their life issues and certain things. I was actually, you know, being nice, like actually being nice to the person, and you know, and this and that. But I will be honest that towards the end, they started to get a little suspicious, because they were always it gave me Munchausen whatever syndrome. It did. It gave me that. So sometimes when people do that, I'll be honest, I feel like they just want attention. So sometimes I might give a little attention to that Munchausen syndrome stuff. But I be catching, like, don't think that you're like fooling me. No, I'm not, you know, it could be something there, but I will say, based on certain things, I went over the whole full thread of messages. The math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing when it comes to those what she was saying that she had, and stuff was going on. But I don't want to say it's a lie, because if it's true, then what? But at the same time, if you actually go over it, it's not adding up. It's like the story keeps changing. And to be honest, once I piece things together, we might talk about that. That's a whole different topic. But tonight we're going to talk about the fake pregnancy of it all. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. Hold on. I'll make this bigger. One thing about StreamYard has a lot of stuff they need to fix. I'll be honest, especially when you're sharing like this size, like 9:16 videos. It's annoying. It's best to kind of like upload it to YouTube and then share, instead of like just this way. But whatever. Hold on. What happens is sometimes the video is like longer than the actual play button. Yeah, I'm gonna have to message them because this is Aggie. Hold on. It's kind of like once I make it big for so I can be able to read it, it then stops it from being so I can't press the play button. It's crazy. But yeah, so this person was sending different messages. So let me actually start with some screenshots while I upload this to YouTube. It won't take that long to upload it to YouTube. That way I can have more control. So let me actually just show y'all some screenshots first, and then we'll get to that the screen recording.
It's your girl, DaniRobertson, DaniRobertson. It's your girl, DaniRobertson, DaniRobertson. It's your girl, DaniRobertson.
Okay. So Stacy B says, again, it does not matter if the call was recent or not. They don't talk and Pam does not know me. So I'm just wondering, what call did you hear? And that is coming from me, not Val. I was just thinking about it this morning and I thought I would ask. So it's going to be talking about different things. I'm just going to scroll through and no disrespect. And then the person says, I don't give no fucks, says, and no disrespect to you, but don't tell me to calm down because this lady does this shit all the fucking time and it's not right. I've never seen a person who can lie, keep up shit, be disrespectful, but yet end up with hurt feelings. How in the fuck does that work? This lady is a piece of work and the truth ain't in her. Now, if I publicly disrespect her, then it's going to be a problem. I'm not okay with what the fuck she said. I know she knows you're on her side and that's cool, but she should have been put in her place, but it's all good. So I guess she's talking about Val. And Stacey says Val is taking an extended break from YouTube. She'll be around, but hid her channel so that she won't go live. And now this is a different message. So I guess she's talking about Jag. Stacey B is talking about Jag at the top. It says something about Jag is something she wore it twice this week and sweating like a pig. You can tell she on some shit. Okay, so I don't give no fucks. Says not sweating like a pig, girl. They are pissed off about the emergency room paper in Dani's Discord. So I don't give no fucks was in my Discord, and I guess under her I don't give no fucks name. And she was like, talking about how we were talking about these papers that she had made, these fake documents that she posted. And then Stacey B said, what they saying? And then she says that somebody Sipp knows sent him a real pregnancy test paper to use for content. That's not what I said. And then she says, Lemon reported all of us who were in the chat to her. So I guess she's trying to say my mod came in. So Lemon, you made it into the document chat. I guess you were saying that Lemon had went and told me something about certain people. Yeah, Stacy is the other person. So girl, nobody, it's only a few people that probably believed it, but the majority of the Avengers did not believe that was real. Okay, they did not. Because I took a poll right when we were doing it and we dissected that document and most people knew it was fake. So what are you talking about? And then Stacy B says, what did Lemon say? Yeah, exactly. I don't remember you. I don't remember you coming to me about anything because we already had a whole conversation. We already had a whole conversation on live talking about how it's fake. So why would we be in Discord? That doesn't make any sense. And then it says, what did Lemon say? And then I don't get no fuck says she gave Dani the list of our names, calling us fake because we were in Cat's chat. And she said, I don't give no fuck has been in Cat's chat, but not yours, Dani. And she says, girl, I'm grown as fuck and I don't need anyone's permission to go wherever the fuck I please. Fuck Dani, Lemon, and all the other morons who can't think for themselves. A mess. Well, fuck you too, you fake pregnancy ass bitch. You officially been popped. Ooh. And somebody told me that you've been behind the scenes trying to comfort me and, even dox me or whatever, child. A mess. But that's a whole nother story. So anyways, but guess what? I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to dox you. Okay. I'm just talking about these messages and this fake pregnancy. But of course, you all grant me the same courtesy, right? You all grant me the same courtesy and grace and mercy as I give everyone else that, come for me. It says, girl, Dani called the number last night to ask me if I was Sipp baby mama. Well, they don't know it's me, but I won't respond to anyone because I don't need you cursing anyone out. So she's all tickled by it. Girl, and you are lying to people talking about you went off on me on the phone or whatever. Like, I remember calling you, but no one went off on me. I called in Discord. You didn't go off on me. You were like soft spoken, and you were like just like you just said you were not like doing what you're trying to say. Because listen, I know me, and I have a certain way I handle stuff. So if I call you and you're just talking to me regular, like we're talking now, I'm gonna stay regular. I'm gonna stay regular. But if you start talking shit, I will start talking shit because I match energy. So if you start talking shit, I'm gonna talk shit. If you start screaming and hollering and rah, I'm gonna do the same. So I think this person made up stuff about how the call went, because trust me and believe, to me, it was just a regular conversation. It wasn't like, it's like saying, yeah, it wasn't like someone went off on me or told me about myself, because I would have blasted back. Yeah, I know me. So like, please don't try to rewrite history. Play the phone call of you doing something and you yelling at me or screaming or doing something, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, that ain't me. Because that ain't me. Okay. And then Stacy B says, ooh, now that's funny. Did you talk to her? And she says, I sure the fuck did. She asked if I was Sipp baby mama. Of course she doesn't know it's me. I said, why do you want to know? She said, because it's posted on the internet. I said, and? She was like, so the people want to know. I told her to fuck herself, not to go fuck herself. You ain't tell me to go fuck her myself, bitch. That's a lie. You added that on for some emphasis and some exaggeration because you want to try to puff your chest out to Stacey B. You didn't say go fuck yourself, because I would say, bitch, go fuck yourself, bitch. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? I know me. Anybody that knows someone like me that's ratchet, you be regular, but as soon as someone get mouthy, you get mouthy back. It's like, who the fuck you think you talking to? You change up. I switch up. So there ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? So she lying. Girl, why you lying to these people? Now, the rest of the stuff was right, but the moment you said I told her to go fuck herself, if you had actually said that literally, I would have went off on you. I'm being real. It's a reflex. It's a reflex that I'm automatically going to go off on somebody that's trying to go off on me. Because, like, what the fuck I look like there sitting there while somebody going off on me? And they ain't, child. So, yeah, you lying. The rest of it, you telling the truth, but that part right there where you added that last piece, you know you lying. And then right here it says, and last night in Dani's live, she slick shaded us by telling this girl to post her Cash App in the chat if she didn't have IG. I said, but you hear Stacey's comment. Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what she's talking about. And last night in Dani's live, she slick shaded us by telling this girl to post her Cash App in the chat if she didn't have IG. I said, but you hear Stacey's comment. And then Stacey B says, what? You silenced that in the chat? I mean, you said that in the chat. Lord, you're a trip. Okay, I don't know what she's talking about. So this is another message where she shades Sipp. She says, I don't think he's truthful, and he's annoying. He sent me something last week trying to be funny, but I told him if he's confused about his sexuality, then that's on him. And ma'am, I would never talk to that ugly wildebeest the way you and I talk. Every time we talk, he has been on the phone, so it was never any funny, bussy, funny, but busy flirting or anything sexual. He's a weirdo and a liar, but him popping up in incoming chat pissed me the fuck off. Don't stalk me. I'm not obligated to talk to him. I never felt comfortable talking to him by myself. That's why he was always on the other end, and he knew that. And then she says, you and I are in a relationship without a title. So they did some sort of YouTube wifey stuff, I guess. And it says, Stacey B says, period, don't get him beat up, like I said. Cool. And then she says, he's so motherfucking desperate for pussy, clown ass nigga. Child. And now I guess it's supposed to be about Cat Medusa. And it says, I don't give no fuck. Says, I know they fucked. Anybody can tell they did. I'm not saying anything to anyone. I'm tired of all of them, to be honest. He's a liar, and so is she. I asked Sipp straight up, did he send out his dick pics to people whilst he was on the phone? And he straight up told us no. Child, a mess. Now, everybody that is interested in Sipp, they always believe that Cat Medusa and Sipp had something going on because they seem close or whatever. Stacey B says, "Oh, I know even more than that." And I don't give a fuck says, oh my God, girl, I'm scared to even hear what else has happened. But why are you making me wait until tomorrow? I want to know now. And then Stacey B says, okay, let me flip the rest of this chicken, then I'll call you. And she says, what? Says laughing out loud. No, this is a conversation me and Dani had on the phone when she called at 3:15 a.m. this morning. And then and I did call her. It was like, child, it was at around that time. It says, no, I'm talking about the Cash App thing. So let me actually go here real quick. Where is it? This is what the number that Cat Medusa had posted. And then right there, it was a call at, it was only 39 seconds. Now, if you believe a call that's 39 seconds said all the stuff she's saying, it said, girl, bye. May 27, 2024 at 3:39 a.m. Okay, and it was only 39-second call. So please stop acting like it was a long call and it was a lot of stuff said. Okay. Oh, I gotta take the screenshot down. So right there, y'all can see it. Well, you should be able to see it. So right there, y'all see it, May 27, 2024 at 3:39 a.m. So I'm showing y'all this lines up. How would this person know that I called and what time unless they the person? Unless they are the person that, you know, Cat Medusa posted the number. I called the number, other people called the number. And the person answered, how they know? You know, so this is true because no one would know what time I called besides the person that was pretending to be the baby mama. Press 2 if you understand that. No one would know what time I called because I never showed anybody or anything like that. Besides, people were on Discord listening, but technically in this message, this person is giving away a hint that they are the one on the other line. And also, not just that, they are saying what I asked and what I said as well. Okay? And then now, let's go to some more receipts. Hold on. And then it says, no, I'm talking about the Cash App thing. That's what Stacey B says. And then what's her name? I don't get no fuck says. But I did respond in the chat when she said that. I just shook my head because she straight hid your message within 30 seconds of you posting. I don't know what they're talking about, to be honest. I can't recall. And then Stacey B says, right. And then I don't give no fuck says. It's the fact that Dani called the number last night trying to be nosy and got her feelings hurt. My text did exactly what they were supposed to do. So she was so excited about me calling the number and doing this and that, as if we never had any conversations, as if I had never left her voice notes, and as if like she never had left me a voice note. We had a long thread of messages from 2023 to 2024 because she was messaging me on IG. She's like someone that has that never has spoken to me or something. Like, girl, you flooded my inbox. It says, see, this is the only thing that popped up, so I'm not gonna get over that. So there's some other stuff I'm not gonna get into today. But pay attention, y'all. Listen. The only document we had was the one that Cat Medusa posted in her own live. So now, as you can see, here is the document right here. Not on just Cat Medusa's live, but this is like the full document. Who else will have this full document and this clear and not from a video, but the actual document itself, besides the person that created it, right? So that person, I don't give no fucks, actually sent that document to Stacey B to show her. May 27, 2024. Oh, that's what my video was about. My bad. I said it was about Jag Bell. My video was actually covering two topics: the fake pregnancy and Jag with Tokyo Tony. I mean, not Tokyo. Yeah, with Tokyo. Or Black China and Black China. Right? It was both. So that's the video. And it says, I don't get a fuck says, she says, sweating like a pig. And I don't get a fuck says, really? And then Stacey B says, yep, at Black China's house for the barbecue. I should have my girl call Angela Black China and interrupt all that shit. That's her home girl. And then I don't get a fuck says, I think you should do it. And then Stacey B says, she walked off already. Jag is wearing the same sweater she wore. So anyways, I'm going to get the video uploaded. Bear with me. So this is just a PDF. This is the actual house that was on the document. But guess what? That was on, on the document as the address that I had Googled. And in their message thread, they had already showed that same house. Okay. And what is this right here? Pregnancy.verification. So I guess that's a document that was used to fill in this fake document. It says pregnancy.verification. And you can fill in information and it has pdffiller.com. So that's probably how it was done, by going to pdffiller.com, filling in information, and it gives this fake document or something. I don't know. But we already knew this whole document right here was fake. Like, we already knew this was fake. We were not fooled by that. And this is just a screenshot of Cat Medusa showing that document in her live video. And as you can see, when Cat Medusa showed it, the bottom of it was cut off. Like, it was snipped off because of the bottom banner. But if you look at the one that, Stacey sent me from I Don't Give No Fucks, it's not cut off. The full thing is shown without being cut off. It's not cut off at all. Okay. So now let me actually pull up the other receipts. Hold on. So we can see the whole timeline of messages not scattered, okay? Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to upload this to YouTube.
It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. Hit that light. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana. It's your girl, Dani Montana, Dani Montana.
So this is scrolling through here while I look to upload this video. But you really have to watch my other video or know what happened to understand what I'm showing you. And what I'm showing you is that she is the one, I'm gonna pull this up, but she's the one that's sending Stacey B this information. And I'm gonna go over everything. Just bear with me, okay? So what I have to do is I have to actually reach out to StreamYard and let them know that when someone is showing a video that's 9:16, you cannot play, you can't press play when it's actually full screen. And if you keep it the regular size, you won't be able to see the text. The only way I can see the text is if I make it full screen, but if I make it full screen, I can't control play. And I need to be able to control play because guess what? I need to be able to pause it because it's scrolling through fast. I got to read it. So that's a technical difficulty, or a glitch or a issue with their platform. And the reason they probably don't know because no one has complained about it. So I have to leave feedback and let them know, hey, whenever someone plays a 9:16 video, it's not allowing that person to press play while in full screen. And exactly like that. Hold on a second. Okay, so let me start over so I can read these now. Okay, and it says, I don't get no fuck says, and please be careful out there riding, but make sure you enjoy yourself because Stacey rides motorcycles, right? She said, I'll be down for talking later. I need a good laugh tonight. So this is I don't get no fuck says, I hope your bike ride was amazing. I have an important question for you, if you don't mind. It isn't anything bad. Please hit me up tomorrow when you get a chance. It'll take 5 to 10 minutes. And then Stacey says, this is what they can see when in Discord. And I guess this is something about Evangelist Val. The spiritualist Evangelist Val got caught again, sipping and sneaking, unblock me so we can discuss why you're lying. So this is, I guess, possibly Ryder Root posting something about, somebody posting, it's Ryder Root at the very top says come to court. So Ryder Root was posting something about Evangelist Val on her community tab at one point in time. So that was shared by, I guess, Stacey B. So let's see. this is what they can see when in Discord. And this is from my live. Stacey B is sharing something. Mods, delete if not allowed, but I don't get no fuck is prepping, I guess, for surgery tomorrow. As Avengers, can we send well wishes and blessings to her via Cash App? Her Cash App is something. Child, I guess she's saying that we deleted this or I deleted it. I don't remember deleting this. But at the same time, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to ask the creator, can you post a Cash App of somebody? And I don't know what, oh, this is May 26, 2024. And this is after this person had, was this after this person had left? Wait, May 26 of what year? Of 2024. This after the person had already left my my messages. And my messages, the last thing they said to me was in March of 2024, talking about they're going to be out of commission. They have some sort of blank treatment and they're going to be out of commission. I didn't hear from this person in my inbox. And then now I guess in my chat, a Cash App has been posted. And to be honest, I'll be honest, Moonchildism is what I came up with. And I thought, so to be honest, I didn't really believe them after a while because how they were acting in my inbox. I'm not going to go over it fully, but so that actually would kind of like point to the person doing exactly what I expected them to be doing, wanting to get to growth off of their, growth off of their alleged situation. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I didn't even like this is news to me. I don't remember this. Oh, okay. Look. It says I wasn't even live yet. Oh my gosh. Do y'all know how YouTube works? If you chat in my if you chat in my actual live before I go live, and I have not made my title yet, which I can see it says to be announced. I have not made my title or even thumbnail yet. So once I go behind the scenes and I make a thumbnail and a title, guess what's gonna happen? All the chat messages that were there previously are gonna refresh. So I didn't delete shit, and my mods didn't delete shit based on what I'm guessing. I'm guessing it was deleted because it wiped out when I did a refresh. So I wouldn't recommend doing a bunch of typing and stuff before I hit live or before I add my title and my thumbnail, because your messages could be deleted. Not all the time, but that happens, and especially if I reschedule, it can wipe you out. So yeah, that's probably what happened because I'm not even live yet. So how could I delete it? She says I deleted it immediately as soon as it went in there, but how when I wasn't even live? And I'm always on BPT, CPT, so that definitely. So how could I be? You know what I'm saying? Child. Can someone see if their comment is hidden? When you manually hide a comment, they are only visible to you and the person who made the comment. Other people won't be able to see the comment. Author's been hidden, child. So I guess they were thinking that so then I don't get no fuck says, hey boo, I know you said you were going to call me back when y'all get done riding scooters, but I just wanted to say thank you for posting the comment and proving my point. Why would you do that? You're supposed to, why didn't you come to me try to post your Cash App for my so you wanted to grip out the Avengers. See what I'm saying? You wanted to grip out the Avengers. You have to get my permission as a content creator before you post your Cash App in my freaking chat saying, so that's what you've been doing the whole time. Now I feel like the whole time you might have been trying to just say all kind of things in my inbox for donations. And I felt it at one point, to be honest, when you said a certain thing, but I'm not going to say what it is, that you wanted me to send you money. But I hate to say this, but I always believe that you have Moonchildism syndrome or whatever. When I feel like somebody has that, I would just play along with it, to be honest. Like at first I might, whatever, but after a while when it starts being obvious, I'll just like I don't feel harm or give you a little sympathy. If your life is that whatever that you need that much attention, then so be it. But I won't open my wallet to support it though. Yeah, because I believe it's fake. So let's see. This is not the one that was on a travel agency. I know what you're talking about, travel agency, but it wasn't this one, Sue. This is someone totally different. This is I don't give no fuck. This is not the one for the travel agency. That was the one for the FBI. Child, it might be hard to keep up with because there'd be too many crazy people in my inbox. But that was somebody else. She says, "Hey boo, I know you said you were going to Scooter, whatever. Okay, thank you for posting a comment and proving my point. I knew the bitch had been acting funny towards us, but I just needed it. I needed it in writing. So what I thought was happening was really happening. Thank you again. So I'm acting funny because you want to post your Cash App in my chat, and you have disappeared. Like, girl, please don't push this further because you disappeared from my inbox saying that your health condition was gonna take you out of commission, but obviously you were still in commission, but just not here. Okay. And also she was telling Stacy B that I was after her in Discord, and me and other people were after her on Discord. So Stacy B was saying that I don't get no fucks for saying, like, telling her all kind of things about what I've been saying about her. And I'm like, we were not talking about her. If you are in my Discord, press 1 if you're in my Discord. We wonder what happened to Stacy B. 1 minute this one lady was like saying crazy stuff, like she's her auntie, she's no lady or something. And then the next thing you know, I'm like trying to figure out what's happening. And then Stacy B is like turning on us. We're like, we don't know what's going on. Child, I blocked the she's no lady, and I'm like, I reached out to Stacy B. I'm like, I guess this lady is supposed to be your auntie. I was confused. But I did block the she's no lady person, and then that person was asking me unblocked, but she was acting strange, so she was blocked. And so then Stacy B just turned on us, and we like, what, So Stacy B is saying that this other person been saying that, telling her that we were in Discord saying this or saying that. I'm like, okay. So I guess right here it says, so what I thought was happening was really happening. Thank you again. She been acting funny towards us. I didn't even know y'all two were linked together or anything together or anything. But yeah, you don't post anyone's Cash App in my Discord and say to support that person. You have to run it by me. I have to make sure it's not a scam. I'm not gonna say support your condition. To be honest, I hate to say it, but it's true. On social media, if you say you have a certain condition, I would need to verify it before I raise funds for it. And you have to be a loyal, hardcore Avenger. And then I would still have to have proof because I can't allow people to be scammed. I've done it for Mama Francis because we already know she did pass away. We did it for Mama Francis and Lachelle. That's different. But anything else, I need receipts. And people say, oh, I don't want to get receipts of a health condition. Well, then I can't support because we can't be scammed. And then she says, I can't do anything but laugh because I knew she had been feeling some type of way towards a few of us, but they could have just deleted the damn comment instead of hiding it. Now, in my inbox, if I show y'all those messages, I'm not going to show y'all because I want to blast her, but girl, you better stop this games, because if you go through all my messages with her, even though after a while I thought it was kind of whatever, I still was nice to her for a long period of time, trying to comfort her when I thought it was real at first, until my alarm bells went off. Okay. With inconsistencies and things not adding up and the math ain't mathing. Everyone knows it's automatic for me. Like if I'm listening to something, like we were listening to Stormy on my backup channel yesterday, I'm listening to people. People want a listener, right? Y'all hear me have conversations. I listen to people for long periods of time. So when I'm listening to you and you want me to listen to understand and comprehend, right? And to actually be an active listener. So when I'm an active listener, I'm going to notice inconsistencies or stuff that's not adding up. Okay. You maybe want somebody that's not an active listener, so they're going to really ignore you. No, when you're talking, I'm going to listen. And to some of y'all, it's not gonna be a good thing because I'm gonna catch up or pick up on lies. But they could have just deleted the damn comment instead of hiding it. We didn't hide anything. Most likely that was posted before I was live based on the screenshot, and it automatically was deleted by YouTube when I edited my thumbnail video and it refreshed by itself. And it says, Stacey B says, I'm back. I'll call you in a little bit. And then I don't give no fuck says, yes, ma'am. So this is her issue, is that she's mad about my not being able to post her cash up in my live. What the fuck? Why would you feel so entitled? You are not even like a hardcore or whatever type of Avenger I'm talking about. Like, girl, to be honest, you messaged me on IG from like a troll page. Like, you didn't even message me from a real IG. You messaged me from an anonymous page. I'm anonymous, that's fine. But let's be clear, you messaged me from an anonymous page. I really just thought you were somebody. I don't know. I really didn't, So you're not like a hardcore Avenger, in my opinion. You were not, and it proves it right here. And then Stacey asked her, did they say anything about my comment while we were writing? I'm in the chat now. And then I don't get no fuck says, nope, nothing was said, but I seen what I needed to see. Nothing was said because nobody probably seen it and whatever else. And oh well, because that should not have been posted anyway without my permission. She says, I think I'm about to put my phone on do not disturb. I was cool and cleaning, but that shit really aggravated my spirit. Dang, you mad because you didn't get no cash outs to grift off the Avengers? I'm glad it was whatever happened to it. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm glad your cash out was wiped out the chat. You was hoping for a big old payday. You want a big old payday and everybody, Avengers, to send you load your thing up. That was your whole game the whole time, was to get close to me, tell me a bunch of sympathy, stop stories, pity party, sad fish, and then you wanted me to go post up your cash app and send you money. Girl, I peeped game when you was trying to get money out of me one time, when you were trying to do some sad fishing a bunch of times. You were doing a lot. That's what it is. You were doing a lot of sad fishing. And now I didn't even know about this, but this actually cements. I get it now. You were trying to get me to put up a GoFundMe or do some sort of something for you, some sort of funding. And it might be that you probably, wait a second. I got to go back in time to see who else I was doing something for, because you might have felt entitled because I did it for someone else. So then since I did it for someone else, you thought you should get a turn. I have to go back in the archives. So it said, okay, I know I should not be irritated, but I am because I supported this bitch, and for her to hide your comment before anyone could even see it, it's just wrong and fucked up. You supported me, so now that you should post your cash out. And supported me how? Yes, supported me by doing what? Because the last time I've been seeing you've been shiesty. So it's great that you were not able to scam or use me, because yeah. The whole time you were trying to scam and grift off me. That's what you were trying to do, and you're mad that it didn't work. That's what it's coming out to me, that you wanted to scam and grift off me because you probably see me do fundraisers for other people and raise money for other people, and you wanted the same treatment. Yeah. Shout out to Archer, Miss Archer. Happy 25th month anniversary. I said it already. Shout out to you. Happy 31 month anniversary to Ahmad. And Ahmad is one of the people that actually supported the fake pregnancy, because he's nice and everything. He gave money towards the fake baby shower, I guess. A mess. So, and then Stacey B says, I understand. I'm laying down now. Took an anti-nausea pill and got into bed. Hopefully it'll kick in soon. Ciao. But I did not have an issue with Stacey B at that time. She's the one that had went off and like turned. We were confused at what happened. But now I guess this person was also in her ear right here. So I don't get no fuck says, I hope your nausea disappears because being nauseous sucks. I was just sitting here thinking, and it's crazy because I hate being right about people, but I always believe in that. When people show you who they are, believe them. What the fuck? Girl, are you serious? I knew she was acting funny towards a few of us, but like I said, I needed proof. Of course, people will still support her and it's all good, but I will never support her again. And I mean never. What the fuck? That's entitlement. Like, what the fuck did I do? Y'all, if y'all actually see my messages to her, you'll be like, Dani, you were too nice. I would have been blocked her. I know. Listen, y'all been telling me that since that Bundy person. That I should be blocking people. Listen, y'all, listen. From 2023 to 2024, I was actually too nice to this person. Like, I'm not gonna show the message, but I say nice. You know, this person, a lot of people would have blocked her with the stuff that she was writing to my inbox. And to be honest, a lot of creators would not have responded as many times as I responded either. I'm for real. But of course she's mad because they posted the cash app, and she's mad because she didn't get the grift and scam my audience with the fake diagnosis. Who can trust a bitch with a fake pregnancy test and fake doctored up receipt? You doctored up this motherfucking receipt. We're gonna get to it. But bitch, you can't be trusted. How we know you ain't doctoring up everything else in your motherfucking life? Okay? I don't trust people that make no fake ass documents. I'm just being honest, trying to push it off to people for as if it's real. So Stacey B says, I'm lying down watching OKP. Jag is such a whore. Already fucking on a new dude. Yeah, I don't understand I don't understand not letting. Stacey says, I don't understand not letting Avengers cash app you. I thought they did it before for Shayna Lewis. Oh, hell no, girl. We ain't doing nothing for no Shayna, Shiante Lewis. Girl, I don't know what you thought. We never did no fundraise for no Shayna Lewis. I would never do no fundraise for no Shayna Lewis. Child, she was not even no Avenger over here. No, I never, no. And I nobody even had knew, no, I don't get no fucks. She was no like real subscriber. I'm just being honest. She was like, to be honest, do I want to be real here? She messaged me on IG from a troll page with she wasn't following nobody following her. It was just a blank page. She didn't message me from like, it came across that she was already being like on some sort of mission. Okay. So, yeah, that page was never really like something that I thought was really someone sincere or genuine. Now, some people actually do that, but they try to send me receipts or screenshots. That's fine. I'm anonymous. Other people can be anonymous. They don't have to send me from their real page. But at the same time, the way she was going about things and doing certain things, she was never to the point of being like this subscriber that has been around for a long time and everybody has came to know. And things like that. Like, how many of y'all actually remember her to the point where she was like a regular hardcore day 1, day 2 Avenger? She never got to that level. Like, she was still a newbie in the eyes of this YouTube. She was still a noob. She wasn't like that. So I think she's confusing herself with other people to where she feels like she should get more. Yeah, it's entitlement. And yeah, I never said nothing to no Shayna Lewis. So I don't get enough fuck says Jag will forever be a hoe. And honestly, Stacey, is not about the cash apps. Yes, it is. It's the fact that she hid your comments so that others couldn't see it. Oh my gosh, girl, you telling yourself. It's a fact that I hid the comments so no one else could see it. Child, she was hoping that all the Avengers would send her a bunch of cash apps. And she said, let everybody else see it. So when that was posted, she thought she would get a flood of cash. Girl, nobody even know you like that. You wasn't around that long to be known like that for people to start sending a bunch of cash apps to you. Child, this is why this bitch mad at me and left the chat, because she mad because she wanted a bunch of cash apps, and I didn't even see that being posted. And guess what? You're supposed to ask me anyway. You're supposed to go to me and say, hey, Dani, I want to raise funds for this or that. And I would have told you I'm not going to post no Cash App or no GoFundMe because that I have to be responsible and it could be a scam. However, sometimes I will give a personal donation myself. Like I'll give you a little something out my own pocket, but I'm not going to share it to the world because I have to protect myself. Press 3 in the chat. You understand that has happened before. I have done certain things for certain, like a fundraiser. I got all involved in a bunch of negative commentary. People saying scam this and scam this and scam that. So I don't do any more of that, especially when it comes to medical stuff, because I don't have receipts that you really have a medical condition, and then people are gonna like, it's a scam, and I can't disprove it because to disprove it, I have to show your medical history. So I will send people sometimes something that they're sick or this or that, but it's out of my own money. I'm not gonna crowdsource or crowdfund. Yeah. She says, I would have preferred her to delete the comment, but to hide it seems like she was being malicious. But again, I see where we stand, and I'm done with her. I wish I could get all my money back I sent her. You sent me money? Stacey, is not about the cash outs. It's the fact that she hear her comments so that others couldn't see it. You sent me money. Let me see something. What? I mean, I gotta go back and see where her cash app is supposed to be. Hold on. So you sent me money and hopes for more money. So to be honest, everything you say you're doing, it was just a play. So you could get a crowdfunding and crowdsourcing for people to give you a bunch of money. And then Stacey B says that after a while, that this person started asking her for money all the time. Now that's what Stacey B is saying. So I will have to go through and see what's her Cash App name. I have to go back up and see it. I have to see it for myself that you really sent something, not just saying that you sent something. Because that's not the vibe I was getting, that you were someone really in need. So I don't think that you was sending me nothing, but telling her that. We'll see. I don't recall that, because in any other messages, I don't see you mentioning any of that or saying anything about it or anything like that. So let me go back up real quick. Hold on. Cash App name. Can hardly see. I guess it's K Lover Gang or something. I don't see nothing about that and no history. Oh, I do see. I see March 15. What date is this? March 15, 2024, or something like that. Oh, March 14, 2024. This is I don't give no fucks. Enjoy yourself some coffee. So she sent me $15. I appreciate it for the coffee. But you acting like you was acting like you was just sending me mega bucks or something. You sent me $15. I looked up your Cash App. That's the total amount the whole time. Hold on. So you were sending me money. You sent me $15 for a coffee, and you were hoping to put your Cash App in my chat to get hundreds or thousands of dollars from all the Avengers. So that was your deposit for a big payday. Press 1 in chat if I should just right now refund her $15. And press 2 if I should not refund it. Press 1 to refund right now, because that's what I usually do. We talking about they said me. Press 1 to refund and press 2 not to refund. The $15. I'm gonna put up a poll. If the chat says refund, I'm gonna refund the $15 right now. Ciao. So I was like, she sent me money. So like I thought, you know, I appreciate all donations, you know. I thought she was gonna say like it was gonna go in there, it's gonna be like, you know, but not more than $15, to be honest. Hold on. Okay, so there's the poll. Yeah. Charles. Anyways, let's go back to where we were. So she was real mad about that, child. I would never support her again, and I mean never support her again. Y'all, come on now. Like, y'all know how many times I will say this, even in my inbox, she'll talk about the number game and how I do the number game. So, you know, I actually have contests, I give away money. The fuck? Sometimes 3 times a live, that could be $60 or to $100 per live, depending on how much it is. Or how often I do it. Let's see, let's go here. I would have preferred for her to delete the comment, but to hide it seems like she was being malicious. But again, I see where we stand and I'm done with her. I wish I could get all my money back I sent her. Girl, come on now. I hope her channel disappears too. Damn, you want my channel to disappear? Because she was hoping, y'all, she was really hoping that her Cash App would be posted and all the Avengers would send her a bunch of money and she go shopping, get her a new wig, child. Get her nails done, child. Get her, you know, a new purse, child. She was gonna go ball the night. She's like, oh, that Cash App, all the bitches gonna send me money, child. Oh Lord, she thought she hit the lottery, and then it deleted by itself. I don't even remember. No, I don't even remember seeing that. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something. If my mods would have seen it, they would have told me. Do y'all understand that Avengers screenshot everything? So if my mods had seen it, they would have screenshotted it. And if I had seen it, I would have probably refunded your money a long time ago or said something about it to Stacey B or even you. I would there's no receipt of any of this besides what's posted here. So something tells me that y'all posted it in the live and then I was late because I could tell you on any day I'm late. So I was late. And I didn't have my title up by the time it went. So then I changed. I fixed my title and put a thumbnail and then it refreshed the chat and then it disappeared. And then now it was gone. And then you just reached for the stars. Okay? So I never seen it. My mom's never seen it. You came too early. Nobody told you to come to my live early. You better come when everybody else comes. If you see, don't come until you see the thumbnail up. That's a sign. Once you see the thumbnail, then I'm going live. If you don't see the thumbnail, no title, just keep it moving. Okay, the thumbnail is a sign that I'm about to go live. So you came to this live. It said to be announced. and there was nothing, no title, no nothing. I wasn't there. You came too early. That's like coming to the cookout or the family reunion too early. You come in there. If you come too early, you're gonna be setting up. They're gonna put you to work to put the tables up, the chairs. They're gonna put you to fold the napkins and you know they're gonna just tell you to blow up the balloons. You're gonna be put to work. That's why you come. You don't come too early. You don't come too late when all the good food gone. You come, you know, just after the setup and right before everybody eat. That's when you on time, not too early. Okay. Let's see. She says, I hope her channel disappears too. I just hate selfish ass people. Selfish. Oh my gosh. I'm selfish. That's the first I heard anyone say that DaniRobertson is selfish. Like, I'm one of the like main people that actually have contests and giveaways and frequently. Like, I'm not selfish. But it's like giveaways and yeah, I'm not. Selfish is not a word for me. So you feel entitled, like you felt so entitled to where you're mad because your cash app wasn't posted for everyone to send you money without any verification of any diagnosis, to be honest. And she's a selfish, non-talking bitch. She probably sucks good dick for how long-winded her funky ass is. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Slob on my knob like corn on the cob. Slob on my knob. Oh, she says I'm superhead. I'm a superhead. I got to start writing me a book. Y'all ain't tell me I was superhead in the YouTube. Yeah, I'm superhead. I got to write me a book about all the, celebrities I done dated. Like, like Jacqueline Suzette Wright. She had a Cat Williams in her book, Child. I ain't know I was a deep throat queen around here, child. Let me get my new title. Okay, let me see. It says, yeah, okay. Stacey B says, yeah, hiding it was messed up. I wonder if it was her or one of the mods. I'm not sure if a mod can hide comments though, so it makes sense that it was her as the content creator. I ain't see that motherfucking shit. And to be honest, I probably would have said, you gotta ask permission. I would have said you gotta ask permission to post a cash out. I would have said something about it. So I didn't see it. So then I don't give no fuck says I looked further into it when you sent it, and only the CC can hide comments. That's not true, girl. How you look further? My mods can block and delete and snipe you motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking? Girl, she can snipe you. Like my mods have full control over most of everything in the chat. That's the whole point. Shout out to the mods. I got the best mods on YouTube. Y'all. And don't talk back. I'm a selfish motherfucker. And I'm the deep throat queen. Put some respect on my name. I got my crown on my head. It says, but I feel like she agreed with Lemon. But it's sad to say, but I feel like she agreed with Lemon that I was taking attention from her and she didn't like it. Huh? You was taking attention from me? I'm confused. She said taking attention from me. You thought you were in competition with me? Oh, wow. So she really thought she was in competition with me as a creator? That she was kind of my chat to always get attention on herself and then take it away from me? Oh my God. So that actually proves my point that you were always trying to get attention for yourself. Like you wanted to be the star of the show. Like, girl, yeah, this is taking attention away from her and she didn't like it, huh? And the sad part is it only came out because someone has asked where I had been and why I was gone for so long. And that's when I mentioned I had cancer. But I don't have to deal with these folks in real life, so it's all good. I just see she isn't as good as a person she claims to be. Child. And she's fake like the other motherfuckers. Child. Hold on, where is it? And she's fake like the other motherfuckers she talk about. I noticed her acting funny with other subscribers first, and then I saw it with you and then with me. Huh? All this is like, huh? I promise you, I thought I was tripping, but I was right. And then Stacey says, very possible. Yeah, I'm peeping a bit myself. I don't give a fuck. For real, for real. None of these people do shit for me or mine. It's all entertainment. For me, I'll fall back from YouTube in general pretty soon. So what was happening was, I don't give no fucks. Was keeping track of Stacey B's super stickers to my channel. So Stacey B used to send super stickers with poetry, right? So this person was keeping track of the super stickers, I guess, and the money and pocket watching. And she wanted Stacey B to start sending her money and stuff. So this person is like, be trying to grift. And she used the whole cancer thing as her grift, okay? I don't get no fuck says, I'm still going to be on the YouTube. Now, I'm not saying she doesn't have cancer. I'm saying that some of the stuff that she has been saying, the math ain't mathing. And I'm just being real, like, as far as the messages. And I'm not going to post the messages, but it's just, I'm just saying. It says right here, I'm still going to be on the YouTube. So she says right here, I don't get a fuss. I'm still going to be on the YouTube, but I'm just not fucking with her anymore. And I agree, she isn't fucking or financing me, but she's a shady bitch, but her day will come as well. What the fuck? So you want to have a whole vendetta towards me because you were mad because you didn't win the number game. The number game. I can't choose who wins the number game. And then, she was complaining about not winning the number game. I can't choose who wins it. Like, whoever wins it wins the prize. And then, like, I say I say you can only win 2 times per lifetime. That way, everyone will get a chance. But that's out of my own. The number game is not a mandatory thing. I do that for myself. Like, that's not. I don't have to do the number game. I do that to give back and to have, like, something for people to do. But yeah, like, she even felt entitled to winning the number game. And I guess she was hoping that since she didn't win, I guess she wanted me to just send her money without actually winning. Yeah, that was at another point. And she says, I'm still going to be on the tube. I'm just not fucking with her anymore. And I agree, she isn't fucking or financing me, but she's a shady bitch, but her day will come as well, because I still want to know what the fuck she deleted from her. What the fuck she deleted from her and Tree's direct messages. So she said, so what she wanted to know what I deleted from her, from me and Tree's direct messages. What does that got to do with you? Her Tree's direct message thread, and she didn't want anyone to see. It must have been something serious for her to delete it as fast as she did. No, I know that Tree's Roddy Root will use my messages for her money and for Patreon. So to stop her bag and to stop her from grifting off me, I deleted the messages. And then when her little ratatouille ass went to her messages, they were all gone, so she couldn't sell them. That's why. A mess, a mess, a mess. Stay pressed, you fake pregnancy ass bitch. Stacey B says, a lot of the content creators are all the same. Not many of them have integrity. It's just about money and clout. I can't get over doxing people in real life is trash as fuck to me, especially unprovoked. And then she says, I don't get no fuck says, I agree. And remember, we had that conversation about how she and all the rest of them were fucked up for putting out people's personal info before their feelings are hurt. They are all trash for real. It's about getting the content out first and trying to beat the other to get the information out. I'm glad I was able to meet you before all this bullshit happened. You're going to be my friend forever. I'm done going in her chat. I don't fuck with Kimmy. I'm not a fan of Sean David. I thought you were uncheckable though. I'm not a fan of Sean David Way, and OKP begs too motherfucking much. What the fuck you over here doing? You be begging to put your cash up in my fucking chat. What you call that? I'll listen to Cat every now and then, but I told you I'm tired of the Jack saga myself. The shit is getting old and redundant. Girl, you pretend to be pregnant and you are uncheckable. You over here begging to drop your cash app in my damn live, mad because it got deleted by YouTube I don't give a fuck about no Timmy Tuckett, Mr. Ed looking ass bitch. And yeah. And then Stacey B says, I'm annoyed with the Jag bullshit. Just want to see her go back to jail. And then I don't get a fuck says, we're on the same page, babe. And you're calling her babe, and you're doing the whole wifey things too. So why is this person acting like Stacey B is the only one with this whole wifey thing or whatever? When you're saying babe, and you're doing the YouTube wifey stuff yourself. Like I don't get no fucks person. What do you call? I wouldn't be calling Stacey B babe unless I'm doing some sort of flirtatious stuff, right? And it says when she goes to jail, none of these bums will have anything to talk about. Why do y'all always say that when Jag goes to jail or anyone goes to jail, I won't have nothing to talk about? When no one else went to jail and anyone else went to jail, I have stuff to talk about. When Jag was in jail, I still was having stuff to talk about. I actually was talking to the people in the jail, the correctional officers and stuff. Y'all always talking about someone would never have. I never run out of content. Y'all hope I run out of content, but I would never run out of content because there's too many topics and I know how to switch around. All because you didn't get your what you call it. And then Stacey B says that part, and then she says, I don't get a fuck. Says I had to remind myself to keep my mind clear because I don't need to be aggravated or stressed going into surgery. I gotta put this timeline together because she keeps on saying going into surgery, doing this and doing that. And when I put the timeline, like looking at the timeline so far, child, I don't want to be to say it, but it's kind of fishy with the timeline as far as, you know, the dates on these messages. Because let me be clear, Stacey B has her messages, and then I have my messages, and I'm sure other people out there probably got messages. And once they all combine, the timeline better be timelining for all this stuff, procedures and surgeries and diagnoses and yeah. Child. At once, child, I'm not gonna get into it yet, but when I tell y'all, and then so this says Wright, please don't. It says, and then Stacey says, I'm going to close my eyes for a little bit and just listen because my head is starting to hurt, not eating yet. So, anyways, I got to see some more about when all these surgeries are supposed to happen with this person as far as dates go. So I don't get a fuck says, I'm not, first and foremost, know your ass will curse me out, and she isn't even worth it. Girl, you so pressed over not putting your cash up. Yeah, she thought she was gonna ball out. Girl, you better wait till tax time to ball out, girl. This ain't no tax season, bend your tax season over here. You know, to put your cash up in here. She isn't even worth it. You know, we hate when we are right about someone being bullshit. So she really trying to push Stacey to be like, oh, you know, she been saying this and she been doing this and she been saying this. And it says, and okay. And I don't get a fuss. Says, and okay, enjoy your nap. I'm still getting everything situated and clean. So when I come home, I won't have to worry about anything. And then Stacey B says, exactly. Now we know what a I can't really see what that is. What a ready is or whatever something is. And then Stacey B says, I'm not sleeping, just closing my eyes, laughing aloud. Don't need a migraine right now. The nausea is starting to subside slowly. I just want to eat. And then I don't get a fuck. Says, good night. Just hit me up whenever you feel like it. And then Stacey says, good night. I'll call later if I feel a little better. It's still early. And then she says, yes, ma'am, I'll be here. And make sure you eat as soon as the nausea subsides. And then she gave a little heart. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, let's go look at the other one. Now, the other one should be more about, which one was that one? The other one should be more about the baby stuff. Okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay, none of the above. Okay, so this says so Stacy B wait, I don't get no fuck says, girl, I made the comments about being an uncheckable because Sean is full of shit too. All this shit was to piss Jag off and it worked. So it says, girl, I made the comments about being an uncheckable. This is I don't get no fucks because Sean is full of shit too. All the shit was to piss Jag off and it worked. And then Stacey B says, I see, and then eyes. Have you received a lot of calls yet? I would not have posted the full number, but that's just me. And I don't get no fuck says, I have received calls and texts, but it's from Jag and the R SWAT. I'm not gonna say the TAR SWAT, R word. You know that's not my real number, so I don't care. So I did not care. And then Stacey B says, I know, just don't want you getting overwhelmed with bullshit, especially before your surgery. You will have to mute them calls at some point to get prepared for tomorrow. What surgery was she supposed to have at that time? What surgery was she supposed to have? Because she was talking to me about certain things as well, about certain, at a different point. And also, what surgery was she said she was supposed to be having, and then Stacy says, I know, just don't want you getting overwhelmed with bullshit. Okay, that's already said. And then not responding to the calls or texts anyway. And yes, Kat knows because we informed her last night. And then she has a laughing emoji. And then I don't get a fuck says you're bored and wait, Stacy B says you're bored and then going to go under anesthesia and I'm gonna end up cussing folks out. Lord have mercy. What surgery and what date, child? Because now it ain't mathing. Oh yeah, this is around the time of the Cat Medusa's the pregnancy stuff, right? So let's see. That was May 2024. And then what operation did she say she was supposed to be having? Child. Don't, girl, you better hope that this ain't turning out to be no, a grift off of, the C word, the C. And this is the part right here that says, girl, Dani called the number last night to ask me if I was Sipp baby mama. Well, they don't know it's me, but I want to respond. But I won't respond to anyone because I don't need you cursing anyone out. And Stacey B says, ooh, now that's funny. Did you talk to her? And I'd have read these messages right here. So I'm going to skip these. Oh, and that's around the time. She says, and last night at Dani's live, she slick shaded us by telling this girl to post her cash up in the chat if she didn't have IG. I said, but you hear Stacey's comment. Oh, that's what it's about. Because she feels like if I tell someone to post her cash app in my chat because she didn't have IG, That's probably someone that won bingo or some sort of contest. And what's that got to do with you? Y'all see how this is? Why is she so concerned about me telling someone to post their Cash App or not in the chat? Why are you pocket watching my channel? I'm confused. If you won, I recommend you send it to me on IG or, email, because I don't want people posting their, Cash App. Sometimes people's Cash App attached to their name. So I prefer you just reach out to me on IG where it's private. But why are you watching and pocket watching? So you're mad because somebody won a game and they put their Cash App. So that's all she's so worried about. She really wanted to put her Cash App all in my chat. And then she felt like she was in competition with me in the chat, where she coming in my chat talking about cancer in my chat and surgery and trying to get Munchausen syndrome, whatever. And that she would get all the attention from me, and she felt like she was fighting I was fighting with competition. So you were intentionally trying to interrupt my chat. That's why I feel that way. You were intentionally trying to interrupt my chat for attention for yourself, because that's what is coming across in these messages. And then you wanted to post. You felt like you should be posting your Cash App because you're entitled to. And then you got mad because somebody won a game, and I told them to put their Cash App in the chat because they won a game. Yeah. And she says that by me telling someone that they won a game to put their Cash App in the chat, that's slick shade. That's shading her. No, it's not shading you. I'm not even thinking about you when I tell them to put their Cash App so they can collect their prize. So I already read this. I'm going to skip. This is the part where she says, it's the fact that Dani called the number last night trying to be nosy and got her feelings hurt. My text did exactly what they were supposed to do. Stacey B says, call me. Stacey B is posting the house that is, okay, so Stacey B was saying that they were also on a phone call. They were on the phone. They had a phone call or something else. So everything is not in the text messages. It's also on the phone. And this is on that fake document that said that she was pregnant with the uncheckable baby, whatever, from Piedmont. They had this address going to this Georgia house, which I had already peeped game already and saw that. And I guess Stacey B is posting it right here. And that's that fillable form. So obviously right here, there's a lot of people knew about this, that it was a fake thing from a long time ago. They're saying that Kat knew. Obviously, Stacey B was told about it. Now, I will say people are trying to say that Stacey B came up with the idea, and Stacey B sent the messages to me to show that I don't give no fucks was the one that came up with the idea, and sent the document, sending the document to her as for doing it. Now, was Stacey B aware of it? Yes, it's clear right here that she was aware of it. But as far as coming up with the idea, she's saying that it came from I don't give no fucks, who created a fake document on it. It says use the blur from this with the date at the bottom of the document. So Stacey B's right here says use the blur from this with the date at the bottom of the document. I can't see it. It's too small. I need to get on my hold on. Use a blur from this with the date at the bottom of the document. So she sends that. So I don't give no fuck sends her that. But it looks like Stacey right there was sending her what to put at the bottom of the document, the blurb. And it says right here, Jag is with Tokyo. And it says sweating like a pig, really? And it says right here, it says, yep, at Black China's house for the barbecue. I should have I should have my girl call Angela. We already read that part. But hold on, we got to go back to that part right there because now, hold on. Right here on this part. Right here. Hold on. Use the blur from this with the date at the bottom of the document. So I guess telling her how to correct that or something. What date is this? Hold on. Because she's right there, that peak month. So I had to go back up. Right here, it says May 27, 2024 at 11:05 p.m. And it says right here, it says, really? Yep, at Black China's house for the barbecue. I should have my girl call Angela. We already read that part. Hold on one second. So, hold on. Let me actually read my message real quick. I just got, hold on, read this message. So I guess I don't get no fucks was like asking Stacy to put the cash up in my chat. And that I don't get no fucks was pretty much trying to tell her that me and the Avengers were shading her in Discord, or going after her in Discord. Now I did hear about that later. People saying that something about that Stacy believed that we were coming after her in Discord, which wasn't true. And then that's why she backed away. Hold on. And this is alleged, according to Stacy B, that that her and Evander's Val had popped Dion for making fake Discord receipts, and that Stacey believes that Dion, well, I mean, that I don't get no fucks is responsible for like a part of her doxing. And there also is a thing about, I think even Ryder possibly discussed it because someone told me that she was discussing it, about how there's a back and forth where I don't get no fucks is saying that Stacy is stalking her. And then Stacy is saying, I don't get no fucks is stalking her, and even sending her stuff through Venmo to try to contact, like she's blocked from stuff, so she's trying to contact her through Venmo. Or I send like a small amount. Now, with that, I have to be honest, we would have to have like a receipt of the police report or what happened that was reported to police or whatever about any sort of who's actually stalking who. Okay. The only thing that can clear it up is a receipt. And it says, hold on. Yeah, at first they posted the text messages only, but nobody was believing the text messages. So then that's when they posted that document. Hold on. So they had a phone call where they actually discussed the pregnancy paper, I guess that Piedmont fake document. And I guess Stacy was telling her that it wouldn't look right if Sipp had a convenient baby. So I guess on the phone call, they were on the phone discussing this as well. And she was saying that I don't get no fucks, was saying that the paper that she had didn't seem like it was sufficient or passable or believable. We only seen the Piedmont one. There is nothing else besides those text messages. So there's nothing else. Now, the thing is, unless these things are out of order, okay, so she didn't use the blurb that you sent her to use. But even if she didn't use the blurb that you sent her to use, we have to keep it 100 unless you can explain it differently. If she didn't use the blurb, let's say you sent her a blurb to use and to put in the document or whatever, and she didn't use yours, but then she used her own, then people will say that you helped her with it. Like even trying to suggest to help her with it or with it, it's still helping her with it. I'm not saying you came up with the idea, but this is kind of showing the way I'm seeing it is that you helped her with it or to make it more believable or you try to help her make it more believable or passable by giving her like a blurb or something she could add to it to make it look more like believable. Like that's what I got right there where it says right there, the blurb, use this blurb at the bottom of it. That's like a suggestion to make it more passable. Like if you're gonna do this, then it doesn't look believable as is. You see what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me go back to it. So you sent her a blurb, but it's not the one she actually ended up using. I see right there it says something about a PDF filler, like a website to fill in some sort of something. Right here it says use a blurb from this with the date at the bottom of the document. Yeah, so you're saying that it's not believable. Like what she has and what she's doing is not going to be believable, and it's not. Even the one she did still isn't believable. So right here it says use the blurb from this with the date at the bottom of the document. So that's like a suggestion. It's not saying that you came up with the idea, but it's a suggestion on how a blurb she could possibly use to make it more believable. Use the blurb from this with the date at the bottom of the document. It's not saying you came up with the idea. It's a suggestion of how you gave her a suggestion. Okay, so let me actually clarify this. I don't see any way to look at this than what I just said. Okay, so she came up with the idea, and her idea was not great. You thought it was, stupid, and it's something that's not going to be believable, and it's not going to fool anyone. You already knew, you have been around for a while. You knew it was going to fool anyone. So you gave a suggestion on she should use this blurb. It says use the blurb from this with the date at the bottom of the document. So you gave her a suggestion to use to possibly make it more passable or believable. Why else would you give her a suggestion? And she already had her own ready to go. So before you knew she had her own, okay, so when she reached out to you, she already had it all laid out. She had a plan. She already got all her own stuff. But before you knew it, it was completely done already, and she completely had it done and finished. It's kind of like if you tell me about an idea you have to fool people in pregnancy, and you're talking to me about it on the phone, and I'm giving you a suggestion, but then when I give you the suggestion, you don't need it because you already done made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you reach out to me to give me a suggestion, and then I tell you, listen, I already made my own document, and I send you, and as soon as you send me a suggestion, I show you that I already made my own ready to go. So you didn't take my suggestion or need my suggestion because you already made your own document. But it still doesn't take away the fact that the suggestion was made. On how to improve it or what to put. So had already made this already and told you it was for Jag. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So it was already made and everything else, and then once it was already made and everything else, you still had offered a suggestion on on the phone call, because were y'all on the phone at this time or not on the phone at the same time? Because people are going to point it out that a suggestion was made to how she can make it more believable. Because as it is, how she was talking on the phone with you, you already know the Avengers and everybody else would figure this out and know it's fake. So you obviously, it's not going to work if she has a dumb, stupid document. So she needs to probably use more different wording or say something different or some other structure to make it, a suggestion. But she didn't take her suggestion because she already had her own, right? So so y'all had been on the phone and she had told you this. It's kind of like you're on the phone with someone and they're telling you certain things, and then you're sending messages in the message at the same time. Like they're talking about this and talking about that, and then you're sending messages. So talking about this idea, and it's stupid, and and she's telling you her idea, and then you say use this blurb right here, but then she sends you right after that she sends you a document. So what I have to do is blow this up and see what you said by using this blurb and what your suggestion, and then look at the document, see if any of that suggestion was taken. And now, to be honest, I'll be honest with you, now that it's the phone call only, it's going to be he say, she say about, well, to be honest, the document is hers. Like she's the one that made the document, because it's right here showing that she made the document. She sent the document. So it's showing that I don't give no fucks is the one that made this document. And she's the one that said something about uncheckables and all that. So more of it is, to be honest, pointing towards I don't give no fucks. If you go back through all the messages, it's just right here where it throws it for Stacy saying use the blurb by giving a suggestion. Okay, hold on. And okay, so that's why you asked if Kat knew, and she said her and Sipp informed her. So yeah. So it does look like I don't give no fucks came up with the idea and was informing people of her plan and her idea. And Stacey did say at one point, I would not have put my real number out or whatever. And right there, I don't give no fucks. It's sending the document. So she sent that document. So this is at, let's see what time this is. Let me go back one, not see what time that was. See, that's why I got to make it a little bigger. This is at because both have a timestamp from when Stacey gave the suggestion, and then what's her name sent the document. So that's at 49 seconds. Let me see what's at 49 seconds. Just a second. Hold on one second. Okay, so May. Oh, that's not a time. That's the actual document. Use a blur from this with that. Occupational exposure of a declared pregnant woman does not exceed for record keeping requirements. Use a blur from this with the date at the bottom of the document. And she responds at May 27th at 11:05 p.m. Okay, that's at 49 seconds. So I don't give no fucks since the actual full completed document. Okay, so let's go back to this video. So we already read this where it says Jag is with Tokyo and about Black China. So she's talking about our Discord. I read those messages already. Let's see what it says. She gave Dani the list of our names, calling us fake because we were in Cat Shack. And she said, I don't give no fuck, has been in Cat Shack, but not yours, Dani. Girl, I'm grown as fuck and I don't need anyone's permission to go to whatever the fuck I please. Fuck Dani, Limit, and all the other morons who can't think for themselves. And then she says, Stacey B says, Dani knows we all be over there, so I don't get that. I really don't give a damn either because I'm grown. Half of Dani's mods be over there too all the time. As a matter of fact, more than half of Dani's regulars be in Cat Chat. So that's weird. That's a lie. At one point, a lot of people were over there at Cat Medusa. I didn't say anything about being in Cat Medusa chat. It's for Cat Medusa. I have never said I'm blocking everyone that's in Cat Medusa chat. I said if she's talking shit about me, just like anybody else, if someone's talking shit about me, it's weird if someone's in the chat. But obviously, I've never made it to where I'm blocking everybody that's at Cat's chat. That's a lie. So you saw a lot of people over there. It's for a reason, because it wasn't nothing like that to where I'm blocking everybody. So I don't know what you're talking about. So I think she right here, she's making up stuff because yeah. Yeah, so what I don't know what she's talking about. So for Stacy to say, as a matter of fact, more than half of Dani's regulars being Cat chat, so that's weird. Exactly, it's weird because she's a lie. She's lying. That doesn't make any sense. If you see a lot of people that saw Avengers in Cat chat, because at the time when they did the fake pregnancy thing, a lot of people were over there. A lot of people were in the chat when they did the fake pregnancy thing. So what are you talking about? At one point, a lot of people were over there. So yeah. And then I don't get a fuss as well. Lemon doesn't come over there anymore. But again, I heard it with my own ears and saw it with my own eyes. She was reporting us to Dani. So why didn't you why you say us? Reporting us. You're always trying to involve Stacey B. So I see what Stacey B means right here. Where is the receipt? Why didn't you screenshot it? You were sending screenshots to me of different stuff. So why weren't you sending screenshots to Stacey in this chat? Say, here's what Lemon said, and I screenshotted it. Why you screenshot it? Where is it? Where's the receipt? And now Dani trying to see if Sipp is really having a baby. Duh. My thing is, why do y'all care if he has a baby on the way or not? He ain't fucking y'all. Girl, I can't even tell my husband about this mess because it's too much. You're on the line calling someone babe and all this stuff. You tell your husband you're calling Stacey B babe. Stacey B says, is Jelly Bean in this Discord with y'all? Does Dani not fuck with Cat and Sipp anymore? And she says, I'm not in Discord, but Jelly Bean is in the Discord because she be in there talking shit too. I thought she was different. If you're not in Discord, then how do you know what's happening in Discord? How can you say you know what's happening in Discord if you're not in Discord? And says, apparently not. She said she did not have a problem with Cat. However, on Discord, she be dogging Cat out. She's just fake all the way around the board. Girl, bye. She's like, she makes up stuff. So this person makes up stuff because how can you say you know what's happening in Discord, but then you're not in Discord? So this is another person that I didn't even realize that was like obsessed with me or stalking me. And just like worried about what I'm doing and this and that. Yeah, she's making up stuff. So she was probably wanting Stacey B's money because she's been pocket watching her, I guess. Now Stacey said that this person has been asking her for money. Now that's what she said. The person has been asking her for money all the time. And you saw how upset this person was because of the cash after my chat. So this person is definitely someone that's about money. Okay. So Stacey says, well, how did you hear? I want to hear too. God damn it. So exactly, you're giving a side eye right here, Stacey. You're saying, how did she hear? If you're not in Discord, she says she's not in Discord, and how is she hearing all this or seeing all this? You asked her. You asked her, and then, you know what I'm saying? So your brain tuned in right there. It makes sense that she says she's not in Discord, but she's hearing this and seeing this and has no receipts. And then she says, one of my people, she laughed and she said, one of my people let me listen in to the Discord. See, now you know you're lying because how can you listen in? Because I'm the only one that talks. So you can't listen in. Because Jelly Bean will be typing in the chat. Everybody, Lemon will be typing in the chat. I'm the only one that talks, so you can't listen in to Discord to hear anything that Lemon or anyone. They don't talk. They don't talk. So you expose yourself. How can you listen into my Discord to hear anything that my subscribers have to say? They don't talk. I mute everyone. No one can talk besides no one talks besides me. So you're a liar. You said one of my people let me listen in to the Discord. You're lying on my Discord. And Stacey, right here, your alarm bell went off. You said, well, how did you hear? I want to hear too, goddammit. You can't hear nothing because she made it up. She's lying. And I believe that this person has been doing this to other people too. She has been in people's Discord making up shit and lying on shit and doing shit. That's a lie. One of my people let me listen in to the Discord. I have never made Stacey be one of my my content sessions to be talking about Stacey B as yeah. So she's making up shit. People were wondering why Stacey B disappeared and what happened to Stacey B. People were wondering like what happened. Okay, that's what really happened. Hold on. Okay, let me see what this says. Oh, one of my people let me listen. Yeah, one of your people. Invisible people are always doing this. And then Stacey B says, meanwhile, I'm listening to Jag Butcher songs with Tokyo struggling to breathe through Jag's musty presence. And then I don't get no fucks is laughing. Girl, you sitting over that line making up shit. Never trust someone that is running to tell you something and they don't have a receipt. Where is the receipt? Screenshots, recorders, and then when you ask her for it, and then she says, you know, it's hearsay because she doesn't even know. She's like, oh, it's one of my people. Let me listen in. And listening in with me, listening to me and whatever I'm playing. Nobody else talks. So you're lying. And then one of your people let you listen in. Girl, you just making up shit. Stacey B says, get some rest. You have a big day tomorrow. You two will be here sending prayers for seamless surgery tomorrow. And that God guides the hearts, minds, and hands of the surgeons. And what surgery she said she was doing. In Jesus' name, when you feel up to it, let me know how surgery went and how you're feeling. I'll be thinking of you. Now, I want to say this. In March of 2024, how come I don't give no fucks in March of 2024? She was telling me that she has stuff going on as far as her treatments and stuff, and that she's going to be out of commission. Out of commission don't mean that's in March. How come in May you're doing all this fake pregnancy stuff and you're talking all this stuff in the inbox about Cash App this and Cash App that? That's not out of commission. That's not out of commission. I'm confused. Do I have to? I probably show that one last message where you said you're out of commission. Hold on. Hold on one second. Okay, some stuff I might have to do another day because it's already like at this time. Hold on a second. Let me pull this up in a different tab. So I don't get no fuck says says thank you so much, and I receive all this wonderful energy. I will definitely text you when I am able to text. I know I won't be able to talk since I'll have that tube down my throat. Tube down your throat for what? Child. We definitely got to get the timeline of all this stuff. If this person has ever communicated with you about surgery, operations, cancer, please reach out to me so we can get a timeline, because we got to get a timeline, because y'all, I'm telling y'all, what I have in my inbox, I'm sure, like, and I've made some comparison with Stacey B, the math ain't really mathing. It ain't. And that's sad, because cancer is serious. So hopefully, I'm not saying hopefully you have it. I'm saying hopefully you're not scamming people about it. Okay. Let's see. Stacey B says, hey, boo, I hope your surgery was successful. Wait, it says, thank you so much. And I receive all this wonderful energy. I will definitely text you when I am able to text. I know I won't be able to talk since I'll have that tube down my throat. And that was in May of 2024. So you were doing all this stuff from the time you left my inbox, and like, let me go to my inbox. Where my message at? You've been doing all this stuff on so you pretended like you was out of commission, but you was still in commission. Because wait, you said you're gonna be out of commission, but I didn't really see you in my chat. But then in May, you posted your Cash App in my Discord. Or had Stacey posted in my Discord. I'm not Discord, but my chat, my YouTube chat. But you had left me and said I'm confused. The timeline ain't timelining here. Because you said you were out of commission, like, hold on. Let me go to my messages real quick. And don't try to delete no messages, because you already know me. I done screen recorded everything already. Hold on. March 13, 2024. You said, hey, I appreciate the kind gesture last night. And I have a newfound respect for you. Huh? Yeah, but see, the messages I have are not the same messages about me to Stacey B. Hey, I appreciate the kind gesture last night. To be honest, I don't know what I did, but obviously it must have been something in my chat or something. Hey, I appreciate the kind gesture last night, and I have a newfound respect for you. I think at one point I told people to send prayers her way or did something. I can't remember what I did. I put hearts in the chat. I can't remember what I said or did, but she says, hey, I appreciate the kind gesture last night, and I have a newfound respect for you. Unfortunately, the chemo is doing a number on me, so I'll be out of commission for a few. Thanks for all you do. So how do we get from there, March 13, 2024? And I hate to say this, but there's one thing, there's a multiple things, should I say, but there's one thing that she said that was the opposite of what you should say for cancer. Like, if people are talking about this, they will actually say the opposite of, she said, oh, she couldn't do something because of XYZ, but it should be the opposite, to where she wouldn't need that because of XYZ. There's a lot of inconsistency. People gotta stop with this, okay? So if I'm wrong, then, we'll see, but I'm gonna get all the receipts together, because, yeah, I'm just skeptical, okay? I hate to say it, but some people actually do use cancer to grift people. They grift because they do. Not everyone, but some people do. Now, I'm not saying she doesn't have it. I'm just saying the thing and even if someone had it, they might even grift. So I just feel like let's just say it this way, that I feel like that she's using her diagnosis, real or not, as a grift. Okay. So let me actually post this real quick. I'm gonna post a few more receipts. a few more receipts, but to be honest, there's just too much for one night. And I feel like, okay, so there's another receipt that just came in. I'm gonna post a few more and then we will be done for tonight. Hold on. This right here. Now, I'm not gonna post everything now, but I am posting this to show like how things ended with this person, okay? I want to show the other messages. So I was in communication with this person from 2023 to 2024. And they said to me, hey, I appreciate the kind gesture last night, and I have a newfound respect for you. But then she goes to Stacey B and it's totally different. Unfortunately, the chemo is doing a number on me, so I'll be out of commission for a few. Thank you for all you do. So I thought I was a selfish. What all she said about me? I'm selfish. I'm this. I'm that. But this last message, she says, she's clearly showing that I'm not being, obviously all you say you appreciate for all I do. So I'm confused. And I appreciate the kind gesture last night. I have a newfound respect for you. Okay. So I'm confused. So how do we get to Stacey's inbox and I'm a total monster? Yeah. Okay. Now, to be honest, towards like a certain point, I thought you had Munchausen and Munchausen or whatever. Munchausen, child, whatever. Refund the money to I don't give no fucks. 88 votes. 38% says yes. 55% says no, and 8% says still thinking about. I'm gonna refund the money because I don't want anyone. I don't like somebody trying to she can have her $15. Maybe she needs it, but I'm just gonna refund it. I don't always refund it because when you give or you donate, your donations support the channel, and when you donate, I give back. So for example, when people donate to my channel, I didn't give back. So obviously I'm giving back because people are donating. So I'm not gonna refund things once you donate. Your donation is just that, it goes to donation, and then sometimes I use that as a give back. I lot that out. So it's not like, oh yeah. People donate and then I give back. Donate, I give back as well. It's a cycle. Okay. But I am gonna just do that one. For that person. Hold on one second. Now there's no more of, oh, I gave Dani this, I gave Dani that. I mean, holding over me. It's been so long that it won't even let me do the regular way. Okay, so that's that last message right there. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see what this one is. Okay, let me see what this is right here. What is this? Wait, but when was this actually? Is this an old screenshot or new? When did she post this screenshot? Whoever sent that to me, like, when did she post this screenshot? How old is this? Hold on, I'm waiting for a response. Oh, so she has posted something within the last few days ago. So she posted something on Manifest page a few days ago. Let me set the record straight. I don't go behind the scenes and do shit. Stop throwing my name and shit because this YouTube bullshit is not discussed on the phone. I'm sick of my name being thrown around for no reason. Y'all trying to make problems where there isn't any. I don't care what beefs y'all have going on, but keep my name out of it. I don't even talk to certain people who are being named, but just give it some time and the truth will be revealed. Y'all making shit up that's not even true. Just know someone in your camp has been discussing everything y'all talk about in y'all private conversations. And no, I'm not talking about you, Manifest. When they can't get the truth, the lies start to sound good and they believe it. I don't discuss this YouTube shit with anyone because it's juvenile. I'll be glad when all this beef shit is over with because it's childish. All the people that was named, I don't talk to. Sorry, Buttercup. Try again. And that was captured by someone before I guess it was deleted a few days ago. So to be honest, I did not watch the video that is under that she's responding to. Or post, should I say. Oh, okay. It was posted to a community wall. And it got deleted. And as for Cat Medusa, she's pretty much not worried about YouTube drama. She's worried about her real life. That's the message. So the message from Cat Medusa, she, real life and not worried about no YouTube drama. So I don't know her side of what is going on. Like, as far as does she know, or did she know, or was she informed? Like, there's two things. One, someone tells you ahead of time of the plan. And number two, someone tells you author about the plan after they've already, author is underway. Now, Cat Medusa did do the live. She did the live where she put that on her community wall with the baby mama stuff. And then she put, she did the live video as well. So did she know ahead of time that it was fake or author? It was already underway. Because I don't get no fuck says that that Sipp and I don't get no fucks informed Cat Medusa, right? And as for Stacey B, she said that she was also told afterwards that of the plan, but the others are trying to say that Stacey B came up with the idea. And the Stacey B said, no, I did not come up with the idea. And here are the receipts to show that the idea and the concept came from I don't give no fucks. And then we do see that they had a phone call and that Stacey B made a suggestion. And then ultimately, let's see, she said, I guess that she never used her suggestion, that she did her own document and stuff. And we also have receipts showing that I don't give no fucks. Also, was talking about like she was talking about how talking about why she came up with the idea. You know what I'm talking about? Like she said it was about the uncheckables and why she chose to add Sean in. So if it's Stacey B's idea, then how come what's her name is saying about like how some things are her ideas, like, and then some people as far as say they'll probably believe it's a collaboration where both are putting out their ideas. Um, but it looks like it's actually I don't give no fucks. It's the person that came up with the plan. I guess her and Sipp, and then Stacy B and made suggestions for making it more believable. That one suggestion of the blurb, and then it looks like Cat Medusa is the one that presented it to the audience with the community tab and the actual live. Okay, that's what it looks like so far. But this is also from Stacy B's side of the story. Okay, the Dion person. Now these are messages between both of these people. Like the conversations are here. Okay, hold on. And what I have to do it because I was on the phone most of the day, so and doing stuff the rest of the day. So I will think about these things, you know, and I'm sure things will pop into my head that I like, oh yeah, here's the aha moment. Okay, let me see a few more receipts and then I'm gonna log off for real. What's this? Okay, I'm gonna open these real quick. So Stacy B says, or set up a GoFundMe and I can share the link as well. I know a few people that know stylists and ATL and have connects to hair suppliers. So it could open up the door for even more blessings. Don't do it just for wigs though. Make that a main point, of course. But also to help with medical costs and home necessities, the reach will be greater and more needs can be met. And I don't get a fuck says, laughing aloud, you are a mess. I told you I have you covered on the thighs. I have you covered on the thighs and a kissy face. And you're going to get one of the biggest hugs ever. I'll make it worth your while, winky face. Yikes. I told you I have you covered on the thighs. What thighs? The chicken thighs or her thighs? Can you... What kind of thighs y'all talking about here? We talking about a platter or we talking about the thighs? And you're going to get one of the biggest hugs ever. I'll make it worth your while, winky face. I get my wigs wholesale from, it looks like she's trying to flirt with, you trying to make Stacey B your sugar mama? She tried to get her a sugar mama out of Stacey B with the flirtation stuff and want her a wig, child. She want her a wig, child. She said she got to get her a sugar mama, child. I get my wigs wholesale from this place by my house. So the human hair wigs I like be like $75, which isn't bad because retail they be going for $110. So she's trying to say that she got chemo and her hair fell out or all gone. So she wants somebody to buy her wig. Girl, you trying to say you trying to get some free wigs. They be going for $110 to $180. So I'm looking around $250. I thought about doing a GoFundMe, but I have not decided on it. Girl, I don't think a GoFundMe for a wig, even for, that, I don't think it's going to, but, decided on it. But, and then you want to say a human hair wig, like you're being like specific, like I will eventually need help with other things outside of wigs. I swear it's so stressful having cancer. I just want to be my normal self again. I slick want a work from home job that doesn't require me to be on the phone all day and I can work the days I'm not super sick. It's so many things that I need to figure out. Angry face. And then Stacy says, I think my best friend's homegirl has a bomb-ass work-from-home job making a certain amount of calls a month. I think like 25 to 35 calls or something, but it pays really well and it's on her schedule. She spreads them out throughout the month. I can ask her about the details if you want. It does not go by hours on the phone, just calls made, I believe, but it's great pay. I just can't remember if it's about insurance or disability or what I forgot. Now, Stacey B. Stacey B. This girl ain't trying to get no damn job. Girl, do you know a finesse where you see a finesse? This someone trying to flirt with you, talking about doing something to your damn thighs and making it worth your while with a winky face and talking about a damn wig. This is finesse. This is what you call a finesse. She finessing you to get a wig. She finessing you to get a human hair. She finessing you to get a human hair wig. This is some like young adult, like, but not to be honest, not just young adult. This is a finesse to get her hair done and a wig, a human hair wig. And she really trying to tell her about some jobs. Girl, she ain't trying to get no damn job. Nothing in here that says she really want a job, okay? I think she know what Indeed.com is at. She know how to find Indeed. Indeed, she do know how to find Indeed, okay? She know how to find the job applications, okay? Somebody trying to flirt with you and get all the kissy faces and I make it worth your while and then trying to, talking about they did a human hair. Giving you these prices. Like, you ain't, what you is, her sugar mama? And she also isn't supposed to have a man. She calling you babe. Oh, babe. Babe. Oh, babe. Oh, babe. Babe. I know you be cuss people out, babe. I'm your wifey, babe. Oh, they got this wig for this price and that price, but like 20. And then she said some cheap price, but then she went to $250. Like, wait, 200, and she dropped to $250. And Stacey be like, bitch, get a job. But child, she don't want no job. Her job is a finesse. Finesse. And then Stacey be trying to get her out her pockets. Like, bitch, I ain't your ATM. Get out my pocket. So Stacey be like, make a GoFundMe. He said, get a GoFundMe. Get a job. This is not, it's like, get a job, GoFundMe, child. I said, okay, Stacey says, and don't be prideful about a GoFundMe. She ain't prideful about no GoFundMe. This bitch probably got 100 GoFundMes out there. They probably ain't getting no money on it, but I bet you this bitch got at least one GoFundMe with some sort of cancer on it out there. You ain't seen it. Okay, you ain't seen it, but it's out there. Okay, you and your family could really use a blessing during these trying times. One second thought, I don't know if you should work. You have to keep your stress down, for real. Child. And then on second thought, I don't know if you should work. You have to keep your stress down, for real. I could do some searching and see what kind of resources are available for you later today. Food, grants, emergency income. I can tell you right now, this person knows all about every government benefit and every program and every freebie out there and resource. They ain't come to you for no damn resource. She said what she motherfucking said. She need $250 for a damn human hair wig. And it's gonna be worth your while, winky face, babe. Like, girl, girl, you doing all this for nothing. Okay. You should get some rest. I feel bad you're up this late with my insomniac self. She over there laughing. LOL. I said that too. I don't know if I'd be able to do it and keep my stress levels low. And I am prideful because I've never needed help before. So all this shit is new to me. You sound confident to me to make, in somebody's, you at a creator or you at somebody's inbox. I don't know if she was a creator at the time or not. You at somebody's inbox telling them about you want to buy them to give you money to buy a wig. You're comfortable and begging. I would not be on here in anybody's inbox trying to get them to buy me a wig. You are quite comfortable and begging and asking. Okay. Let me slide to somebody's inbox. I need a human hair wig, okay? And I ain't prideful. No, you ain't prideful because you gonna be in somebody's inbox begging like that. I've never needed help before, child. I'm used to being able to do what I want till I now have to wait. And resources will be amazing because I'm going to need them. And girl, I be up all night anyways. I can't get comfortable throughout the night, always worried about something. I'm about to lay down though because I have a headache. Trust me, talking to you tonight took my mind off of a lot of things, and I needed that because I've been stressing myself out to the point my anxiety was at an all-time high, and I could not sleep. Ciao. So yeah, we know that she a finesser. Okay. Ciao. But she, you know, Stacey B said she gonna make it worth your while. Now you didn't tell me in the inbox, was that she talking about them chicken thigh platters? Or she talking about your thighs? My neck, my thighs. I make it worth your while. Ciao. Ciao. Okay, let me get some shots real quick. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna have to go through my Discord to see what messages she was putting in my Discord at one point, or if she was. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up real quick. Shout out to Auntie Mickey. Make sure y'all subscribe to Auntie Mickey's house in the building. She says these scammers are exhausting. Lord have mercy. Nah, listen. You know, I can't 100% say she doesn't have cancer. I'm just saying I'm going to look into it. Okay, I'm just saying that So here's the thing. I'm not saying she doesn't have cancer or has cancer. I just feel like, let me say this clearly, that I believe that she's using cancer to grit. Like, even if she has it, I believe that she's using it to grit and to grit people, like to use it as a grit. You see what I'm saying? And if she doesn't have it and she's faking it, that's still a grit. So either way, it's a grit whether she has it or not. So I hope I made it clear. Because I don't want to say that someone doesn't have it, they turn out having it. But I will say that she's grifting off of it because that's all she ever posted about and talked about. And it's not to say that if you have it, you shouldn't be able to talk about it. It's the fact that the way she's bringing it up all the time is in the context of money or to grift or to Sadfish to get, I believe, payola. She went crazy just because she couldn't post back her Cash App with that whole thing, right? So that's showing her motive is to grift, use that as a grift. And besides that, some of the other stuff in my inbox, the timelines ain't timelining, but I'm not going to post all that yet because I want to make sure, I'm not trying to expose someone's messages like that. But if more receipts come in and I see it's 100% fake, then I will, but until then, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, shout out to Stacey B says right here, hey, Dani, keep in mind, she was telling me y'all are dogging me bad in Discord. Now, y'all know better than that because I've been telling y'all, if somebody ain't got no receipts to prove what they saying, then don't believe it. Where are the receipts? And also says which confused me, so I became distant. She also said y'all were going to dox me. Why would we dox you? Yeah, it was months before about, and I realized she was a liar and trying to triangulate me to get my money. She now you ain't gotta tell me that she's trying to get your money because I seen the finesse. Okay. The finesse was right there in our face to try to get that human hair wig, okay, and with the flirting and all. We seen the finesse, okay. So we already know that the finesse is right there, okay. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably more examples of the finesse, okay. Child. And I mean, cancer will make anyone feel bad for someone. But yeah, shout out to you. I appreciate the super sticker. And of course, y'all know that the other person is going to have their side, and they're going to be, because there's a whole thing where that person is telling people that Stacey B is stalking her, and Stacey B is saying that person is stalking her. So there's more stuff to it. Now I'm not gonna get into everything today because there's a lot that we already covered. So I will go over more stuff later once I get all these timelines in order, okay? So Cat Medusa says, okay, hold on. Well, I'll get back to you. I'll get back to y'all on that, okay? Yeah. Cause I don't know if you wanted me to read that or not, so I'll get back to y'all. On Cat Medusa or any of that. So I'll hold off on that. So I'm not gonna read her message because I don't know if she wanted me to read that, so I'll hold off. Hold on. So Stacey B says she asked me for 3. Hold on. Shout out to Poetic Expressions. Happy 21 month anniversary. I appreciate it. Happy anniversary. Long time no see, but I hope you're okay. Sending some virtual roses right back at you. Child, it's a mess. But yeah, I'm about to get off here because I'm supposed to be off here. Shout out to Teacup Views, but happy anniversary, Poetic. And help, let's see. Shout out to Teacup Views. Thank you so much for rejoining the membership. Again, shout out to you for rejoining the membership. So Stacey B says, she asked me for 3. How much are human hair wigs? How much are human hair wigs? Depends on what you're trying to get. Yeah. Let's see, and also the density and all that. So that depends, and the length. There's human hair wigs. Depends on what style you're trying to get. Especially the density. The more dense you want, then it's gonna up the price. And also, what kind of lace you want? Full lace. Oh, you said full lace wig. You want a full lace, front lace, 360, 13x4. Well, there's a lot of details about the pricing. But I think she was saying full lace wig. I can't remember what she was saying. Let's see. Stacey B says, she told me she was a nurse, so why did I have to tell her the resources? Oh, yeah, I forgot you said that she said she was a nurse. But I'm not gonna get all into her other. I'm sticking to right now. I'm letting everybody know I'm sticking to YouTube drama. YouTube drama is when I'm sticking to what happened on YouTube, like with the fake pregnancy and fake if it's cancer, it's fake or not, and that's like YouTube drama and mess, and like stuff that is related to YouTube and messages like that. As far as her personal life, like outside of YouTube, like her full name and her occupation, all her job stuff, I'm not getting into outside of YouTube. Okay. Or outside, y'all know what I'm saying. So I'm not getting into doxing any outside information on this person. Just as her relation and stuff pertaining to YouTube. But obviously there is something about y'all saying that, this person is stalking that person stalking that person, then that would involve police. Now, to be honest, the best thing for y'all both to do is to be honest, to date the situation, and y'all, she goes her way, you go your way, she go her way, and that way both of y'all can keep y'all stuff off here, like private, going to off YouTube. So I would try to make it so both of y'all just go y'all separate way. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Before it goes to a certain level, let's see. The screenshots came in backwards. Now, as for the other stuff, the pregnancy stuff, that's different because the pregnancy stuff is a part of YouTube. That's already been there because y'all came online and put this information out there that she was pregnant by Uncheckable. So this is not like me bringing this to YouTube. This is me closing that chapter child. If there's an update that's needed, you know, people have the right to know what happened with that situation, because the audience, I hate to say this, but it's true, people donated to like a baby shower, and the audience was participating in all this. So there has to be a closure. So that's why I'm breaking this part. But I wouldn't say break everything on here, but for that part, that definitely need to be handled. You see what I'm saying? There has to be closure to that chapter, because for and 20 years, like, did he ever have a baby? You know what I'm saying? There has to be an update. Okay. So everyone knows me. I have to whatever I report on, I have to close it out or update it. Even Ada Santiago, I have to update that. Okay. Does human hair wigs cost 3 times $180? It can cost that much depending on what you're getting, and the company and everything else. Now, some people actually, some people try to charge an arm and a leg for a wig that they got wholesale, and that wig ain't good quality. So it depends on what it is, and what the quality of the hair. But let me say this: if you ain't got the finances to pay for the wig, you gotta find a sugar mama, and that's what she was doing, Stacey. She needed a sugar mama. That was a finesse, and I think you realized that she was finessing you. That's why you try to give her resources. It didn't work if you didn't give her money. Like, I don't know how much money you gave her all the time, but obviously you said you offered resources and a job. The finesse wasn't really finessing. Oh, girl, you gotta work on your finesse skills, because you even said work for a while and some thighs, and you still didn't get did you get the wig? Let's see. She was bullying me to buy her 3 human hair wigs. I was like, I dropped them resources. Okay, child, a mess. Hold on. And yes, I know how she looks and everything else, but I'm not posting all that. Now, I will say this. Shout out the official campaign. Make sure I missed the official campaign. Make sure y'all follow my boy, the official campaign. Mama, please put his I know y'all mostly know him, but please put his he right here. Put his link in the chat for his channel, please. Shout out to him. And make sure y'all subscribe. But yeah, I'm not responsible for anybody else that reports on this and what they decide to do, what they post and what they do. Okay, I'm not responsible for myself. I'm not responsible for myself, because I'm gonna tell you, this YouTube stuff gets messy. That's all I can say. Okay. Oh, you said okay. So that's the wig she bought with the money. Hold on. Let me tell you this. Is that the wig she bought with the money, or are you just showing me that? Hold on. Oh, that's what she wears. I was like, yeah, you got ripped off if you bought her that wig. Yeah. I'm not even gonna go there, because I'm not trying to go to that level. But for that wig, yeah, I don't think that's human, and it doesn't have a part. It's a lot going on with it. I'm not gonna get to y'all. You trying to be messy. Let me stop. Anyway, that wig right there, no, it would not be nowhere near $180 for that one. But yeah, I'm not posting that. I'm posting her. But yeah, that I was about to say, because that wig right there, no, that ain't the pricing. So let me see right here. Stacey B says, I have publicly and privately asked her to leave me alone. Police will be involved because she filed a false report on me, then still reached out to me, harassment. Well, if she's out there right now, Sipp or anyone else, I would try to come to some resolve before it gets out of hand. Because I can tell you right now, I've been a creator for a long time, and I'm a messy bitch. At the same time, I give people a heads up and a warning. that I would try to squash this before it gets to the point where it goes too far. And then next thing you know, what's her name? I don't give no fucks. You've been trying to be behind the scenes doxing me, but I'm telling you, people will put all your business on this. You'll be on all your business and all your shit will be on the internet. So if I were you, girl, I would just cease fire. I would just cease fire and just like not go get all into this YouTube mess unless that's what you're gonna do. Okay. And as far as this other cancer stuff, hold on. Child, I don't know what to say, child. I'm just gonna take my ass to bed because I'm tired. Okay, but I just see a lot of mess coming from this whole situation. And I ain't gonna lie, the whole cancer stuff, like the timeline is fishy. So I was cease. I was in, okay, let's see, hold on. Oh, I'm reading this message.
It's your girl, DaniRobertson, DaniRobertson. It's your girl, DaniRobertson, DaniRobertson. It's your girl, DaniRobertson, DaniRobertson. Hit that like.
Okay, so for Cat Medusa, she's saying that she was informed about it. But she's not the one that came with the idea. But I'll be honest, girl, you're the one that posted it on your you posted it on your YouTube or your community wall, and you went live about it. And then people donated. So people are gonna question, when you went live, did you know about it when you went live, or did you only know about it after you went live? So people are gonna question, when were you informed? Before you went live, or after you went live? There's a difference. Before you went live, child, that's a mess. After you went live, that will be, you were tricked. But before you went live, that means you were in on, like you knew you were presenting something to the audience that wasn't real. Hold on one second. Okay, Stacey says, I was only told about it after I saw you and Cats live.
It's your girl, DaniRobertson, DaniRobertson. It's your girl, DaniRobertson, DaniRobertson. It's your girl, DaniRobertson, DaniRobertson. Hit that like. It's your girl, DaniRobertson.
Shout out to Locked Hair Don't Care. Thank you so much for renewing your channel membership. I appreciate the support. Yes, yes. Hold on one second. Stacey B says that's how we got to laughing on the phone about it, and she admitted that she made the comments. So Kat is pretty much saying that she was beefing with John David Wade at the time, so she didn't care about the whole situation. Hold on one second. She said there was a back and forth beef, so she didn't care about their plan against him. And I think that most of us already know, or to be honest, it's like I already knew it was fake. Like this is like nothing new to me. I already knew it was fake. But obviously not everybody thought it was fake. Some people even donated to it. So Cat Medusa is saying that she only knew after the live ended. She said she was only informed about it after she went live, that it was all fake. Okay? That's what she's saying. And that once she didn't care about it, you know, because she was in a beef with John David where she didn't care. So anyways, those are the messages. I'm gonna post this stuff to my community wall. And yeah. And then I'll just see, you know, what else comes in. Okay. So anyways, y'all have a great rest of your day. And we will come back. I don't know when, but we will come back in our next live to do, I guess, another part of this to get to the bottom of this whole situation. So I hope that brought some clarity, but I'm sure, you know, we have Stacey B side, Cat Medusa, and things like that. As far as Sipp goes, Sipp is not really concerned with this YouTube stuff. So I'll be honest, his response is he really doesn't. He's living his life and he does not really care. Okay? So that's Sipp. So Sipp is living his life. He doesn't really care about this YouTube stuff and he's good. Okay? So that's the update for those people, okay? I don't have any more communication to the other person that deleted their IG, but I still have those messages. For that, I don't get no fucks. Now I try to be fair to hear everybody's side or get everyone's side, and then from there it is where it is. Now my advice is, if you are a part of it in any capacity, to just take accountability for your actions. Accountability is what people are looking for. Accountability. You can do some clarifications without. There's a difference between clarifications and justifications. Clarifications, you're just clarifying what happened in your side. Justifications is when you're trying to make excuses for the behavior. People are looking for accountability, and then ownership without, you know, and then if you have, you know, people are going to look for you to right your wrongs, and anyone that donated, people are probably going to look for you to refund the money. That's if anyone donated towards any baby shower, congratulatory stuff. And then once that's done, then, you know, and there's like a apology or whatever, then people are pretty much, there's nothing, you done your part. But that's just my thing. But everyone can do what they want to do. I just realized I know how the internet works. People are looking for accountability and righting their wrongs. And most people already knew it was fake anyway. I'm just being honest. Like, how many people already knew it was fake? Most people already knew it was fake. So it's not like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. You know, it's like, yeah, we knew it was fake. It's just confirmation. Yeah. Anyways, y'all have a great night or rest of your day, and I will see y'all in the next live. Bye. And shout out to my moms. I appreciate y'all for helping out, especially at this time of day.
I gotta go. I gotta go. Don't ask me why. I gotta go. I should've left a long time ago. I don't even know how I got here, but I gotta go. Things have to change. I isn't it? What is this? This isn't how it's supposed to be. This isn't how my life's supposed to be. It's not how I imagined it would be.